important lesson. Even at the best of times, it's always good to make sure your arms are stretched, wrists are stretched, and everything's prepared. This is not the best of times, so you definitely need to make sure it's ready for something like this. Because, oh boy, this is not a fight that is friendly to your hands. Not by a long shot. So yeah, I'm just planning on trying this out today, and we'll see how far I get, and then if it goes well, cool. And if it goes poorly, then I guess I'll never play this again. I'll just have it in the back of my mind for a long time, thinking about what could have been, and realise Eden's a bitch. And it is what it is. Just sorting out the chair. Trying to make sure everything was sorted before I started this time. That's when I started, like, I posted a bit before I went live. But then I realised, no, the chair feels a little off. So, yeah. I want to make sure there's no distractions and stuff like this, because it's going to be hard enough as it is. As shown from all the previous attempts, where it's gone just fantastically. The last stream was basically figuring out, is there a good way of dealing with this boss? Today is going to be the plan of, how the hell far can I get in this boss, and is it actually remotely reasonable for me to clear? Or is it just going to be another case of like, hey, grind it for 100 hours, maybe you get lucky enough. Maybe you get lucky enough, who knows? Because if it's just that, I'm not sure if I really care enough to do it. It's just like, hey, can you get lucky? In which case, I mean, sure. But like, 100 hours of lucky is... not the most fun in the world. I'm gonna be honest. I was meant to do that the other way, yeah. And we're off to a fantastic start, where I just thought we'd bounce over that one. Alright, cool. Off to a fantastic start. At least I didn't get screwed by objects stopping on top of me, I guess. That was nice. Cool. I think it wouldn't have bounced with the other animation, but, like, whatever. Fair enough. We are learning, figuring out how this all works, whatnot, so forth. Today's plan is just figuring out if I can get remotely close on this. It's like, today's plan is more or less like, how close to the top can I get, and when I do, how much damage have I done? That's pretty much the idea for today. Seeing how much health she has left by the time I get to the end. Maybe shot a bit late there. Okay, well, that wasn't terrifying or anything. This definitely hasn't been really slow to start. Cool. Dude, okay, well, I live, but I don't know if it's good. I thought I could make it past that one. Also, I was jumping too slowly. And this is the problem with very hard. I always need to jump just a little bit faster. I always need to jump just a little bit faster to get past half this bullcrap. It's so hard to judge it. Like, I genuinely thought I could make it past that one in time, despite how fast it was. But, like, I think that I would have been able to do that if I jumped optimally, and I'm trying to jump for a marathon as opposed to a sprint here. Because, you know, it's stupid long. So I'm trying to jump a little higher than what's optimal because of the fact that it means I do less jumps, which means there's less downtime between jumps, which means supposedly it should be better. That's the theory. When I tried it in practice once, it seemed to hold true. But very much I had to do it. I did it in practice once on both, like, trying to be optimal and trying to be slightly suboptimal. Neither of them are exactly perfect examples, and I'm aware of that much. I felt higher than normal, I don't know why. Yeah, nothing's going to be a perfect example in practice here, I feel like, unfortunately. I don't really know how to solve that, though. Because, I mean, practice is just do the fight, but with God mode. So you don't have to worry about dodging, you just focus on jumping. And even that's some serious bullcrap sometimes, god damn, dude. So hard. Like, I straight up don't think I could beat this on Master. I don't think I could beat this on Master, that's for sure, with the 1 extra health. Like, I'd pretty much be at the top of the ceiling at that point. I guess even some mashing god or something for why he thought this was fine. Like, when he was, as the sole playtester of this fight, when he tested this and played through it, as like, I can jump to the end. Like, I wouldn't actually be surprised if he tested this by using God mode to see if he could just make it to the top. So like, I need to make it a little easier so it's possible to cut dodging. And that was it. That was the extent of the whole thing. Son of a bitch, I couldn't go around it. Both of them were too bad there. I'm not gonna claim I'm gonna be playing perfectly on the way down, partially because the way down's irrelevant. The way down is the 60-second intro to the start of the fight. And then once I get to the bottom, that's when the fight starts. Except now I actually have a chance of getting screwed over in the first 60 seconds of the fight, unlike Miku or Big Kid, where it's just like, it's filler, kind of. Round to the side, go back, don't die, wait until the end, and then just go back and forth and hope you don't get screwed, pretty much. That's pretty much how this works. You go late. I think that was my mistake last time. I tried going early. I shouldn't have made that. Without. Okay, he's gone. Cool. Died. Just trying to make it round. Dude, even just going that much is so hard. Even just doing that much feels so hard for your hands. Like, I feel like I need to read everything so intensely. It's not even like the RNG is that difficult, but I still feel like I need to read it really intensely the whole way just to make sure I don't lose any time. Because if I do, I'm probably dead. You know? Because that's how the rest of this crap works. Because that's how I was in practice. Like, if I didn't play basically perfectly, I just could not make it in time. Cool RNG, thanks game. Like, I need to play basically perfectly for my jumps. Because, I mean, admittedly, maybe I could do better. Maybe I should try practicing it a bit more. Oh. But, like, the one attempt I had that was, like, trying to be a bit suboptimal and just focused on jumping got one section away from the top when she died. Which is problematic, to say the least. Hey, Steven, thanks very much. Buddy. Yeah, I don't even think like the bouncing objects are all that bad. It's just that you don't have that much time to lose, and it just ruins, like, it slows you down just that little bit. Just that little bit too much. Unless you have some, like, godlike mashing or something. Because, yeah, if you play perfectly, you know, 5 frame, 1 frame for, like, 100 times in a row, probably more, honestly. Like, Kiyoshi tried making a task and you can kill the boss around halfway up the screen. Maybe he even also used a task and that's why he thought it was fine, I don't know. There were many questions on what the hell Ian was thinking. We have 0 answers. I would love to know how he test played this because of that. And what? I probably shouldn't say test played. I should just say played, probably. Like, how did he play this that made him think this was okay? Oh, there was the teleport. Good job. Well done, game. you've gotta be joking. Man, I could have made it to the right, but like, who wants to go through that? Who wants to go through that, you know? Come on. Hey, Chris, thanks very much. I will need it. Nope, I didn't die there. Whoops. I just saw something fast going towards me and I thought it was over. I will need it for this. We'll see whether this boss is possible for me today, one way or the other. Obviously, it'll take a few hours because it's still not easy. You gotta get a good attempt in, but one way or the other, we'll figure out if I can even do this. Infinite jump nightmare. Bloody RNG on the way down is some garbage sometimes. I'm not gonna say it's not annoying dying on the way down, but I'm also not gonna say it feels that bad. It's just like slightly exhausting. It's just like, well, guess I got screwed again. Not like the first minute of the fight matters on the way down here. There's only one place that it matters. Technically, it's not even RNG on the way up. At that point, it's pattern. Everything's set. But, like, nobody would ever call that pattern. It's like random positions for everything every time. I guess I should say it's predictable as opposed to it's pattern, because pattern definitely isn't the right term. I went too early. Good job, me. Pattern is definitely not the right term. But, like, after the start, technically you never get screwed over. You only have your own mistakes for why you die. Bollocks. That's true, does feel a bit weird. The only reason you die after the start of the fight is just because you messed up somewhere. Buddy, let me through, for the love of God. Because, like, everything is readable at that point onwards. Either you died because you jumped too slow. That's gonna be a consistent one. Or you died because you ran into a bullet, because you misjudged where it was going to bounce. Or what else it was going to bounce off of. Oh my god, just let me try. Because I do think that trying to get a decent... Like, I've said this before in different form, but like, I do think trying to get a decent attempt on this boss, not that hard. Trying to get an attempt that will clear... That's a different story. That is a very different story. So like, it's easy enough to get to the top. I could do that on pretty much any given attempt. Trying to get to the top fast enough that she doesn't beat me to it, however. Yeah, that's a different one. Bitch, come on. Can't even get an attempt to the bloody bottom. Keep getting screwed over by the ultra fast ones. Did I screw this up? I think I did somewhere. Oh, whatever, it worked out. I got lucky somewhere. Okay. Trying to kill me there. This was the next one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, I miscounted. There you go. Then you go over, then you go back, then you mess up a little bit, but thankfully they were slow, so you get to live regardless. It's good times for all. Hey, no. Bad cat. No. No. Not enjoying this RNG right now, but at least it's not killing me. More than I can say for some of the other attempts. Yay! That was the one I was meant to go back on. Yeah, I was right there then. That's just the way it is, boss. Yay, I get to live, let's go. I might just go to the left at this point for the final one. Because, like, the last one's been killing me quite a few times now. It's just that I don't want more of these things to spawn. I guess they probably can't, though. Yeah, I don't think they can. It's not going to be 3 seconds after that. Even if I go right to the bottom, the problem there is going to be if I shoot her too late and I die to her touching the spike before I make it down there. Hey, Thunder. Oh, that one. hadn't coming. I'd moved away too late. I thought I had time until I was right next to it. Buddy. Leave me alone. Let me be free. Let me get to the part of the fight that friggin' matters. Like, on the one hand, cool, my deaths aren't my fault right now. On the other hand... Whoops, my wrist is dying. Technically, that would be what's on my other hand at the time. Like, oh no, my wrist is dead again. Oh, I wonder what caused that. Oh yeah, it's the part of the fight that I'm not currently getting to at all. Strange. Weird how that works. Thank you. Will you let me drop at the end now, or are you going to murder me on the last one again? Because that seems to be a surprisingly common bloody occurrence. I'm going late on all of these because it's good. Okay, so that no, okay, that one's on me. So because that one spawns underneath the next row, I am meant to do the strat I do right at the beginning here. That means I am doing the right thing. Kind of annoying because this is the hard one. Like this thing here where I start on the fast... too far there. So I start on the far side to make it easier to cross over on the next one. Because it lets me, like, go right sooner. Yeah. So this strat where I go to the right and then hug left instead of trying to go towards the wall. I am supposed to do that at the end because you can tell when the next one spawns under the row of spikes. That's supposed to be the timing for when I'm meant to, you know, do the thing. So like here, it was right before the spike, so now I do the thing, it spawns under the spikes, I don't go soon enough because I screwed up. And then on the next one, I go really close to the wall and then go back to the center before I cross over instead of the other way around. Because I assume it makes it less likely I die. I believe that at the moment. I'm not going to say it's correct, but it's what I'm currently led to believe. Because I feel like if I spawn that close to the wall while I'm transitioning through, it can bounce off the wall and it can kill me again, which, you know, bad. Generally considered not a great thing. However, the flip side is currently I just die anyway, so... And yeah, sometimes you just die no matter what you do, so yeah, that's always nice. Sometimes you just die regardless. Dean wanted to make a hard boss. I delayed that one because I knew I wasn't going to make it to the wall, so I decided to try to delay that one out. Because if I can't do my strat of like going all the way to the right side and then back to the left, like there, yeah, like that's exactly what I wanted. If I can't do that, then I have to at least try to spawn as far left as possible as I can. It's just down and up and down, nothing else. No, I didn't misspeak there. I'm not killing her on the down again, at least. At that point, I'm just racing something. Yay! Sounds like somebody else DM'd you about the voice thing as well, by the way, so I hope you enjoyed watching that race. Voice drift? I don't remember the name. I just remember what it produces. I just know what it helps to create. Yeah, no, I go down, I kill her, I go up, I kill her, I race back to the floor and hope I don't die. And you bounce back, that's fine. Where are you going? Nope, that one's on me. I didn't think that would bounce back down from that, though. I knew that one was bouncing left and right. I thought the cat there was going to go up. This cat only bounced sideways. It only bounces sideways. Oh my god, what is this mess? Yeah, no, I was still right though. I still thought it was going to go up, so that wasn't a bad idea. I was just wrong, because bouncing objects are a nightmare. Bouncing objects are a train wreck, man. Bouncing objects are such a train wreck to deal with. Will it go both bounces? Will it go one bounce? I don't know. Roll a coin is what I was gonna say. And honestly, considering how these things work, probably not that bad of an idea. Don't roll a die. Don't flip a coin. Roll a coin. You have just as much luck as anything else when it comes to these. Roll a coin, and that'll be whether it bounces both ways or just one. Good luck with that. There's your plan there. I'm just going to play that one. Yeah, and that's why I don't like putting it close to the wall. Yeah, that's why I tried to do the trap there. I might have been able to hug that one around the side, but it's not a good idea to risk it. But yeah, this is why I try to go away from the wall on that one specifically, as opposed to towards it. Otherwise, that can happen. It bounces off the wall, and then it can still kill me. Makes sense. Yeah, I screwed up on that one. Sometimes on the way down, I stop thinking too hard. Whoops. Bitch. I genuinely stopped thinking way too hard on this way down because it really just doesn't feel like it matters half the time. It's just like, hey, bullets. Whoops, it killed me. Could I have done something? Probably not. Probably not. Could I have gone to the right of that one? Yes. Did I think I could go to the left? Yes. Yeah, I thought I could make that to the left in time. I was wrong. Well, that one I just couldn't make it. I had to react fast to that one. Like, half the problem I say is you just need to react quickly to half the things here. And considering how mind-numbing it is, that's... Nah. Not something that's gonna be happening. I will say, one thing that I could probably do is, like, it seems like they take longer to appear if I spawn them further away from me. I have screwed up. Well, I live! Okay. Yeah, you let me live that time, I guess. That was way too far over. That was dumb of me. Okay, that was on me. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. Why did I run into that one? Damn it. That was entirely on me there. Looks. And some mistakes are just because I screw up sometimes. Obviously screw-ups are just gonna happen sometimes. Like, regardless of how difficult the fight is, sometimes I make a mistake and die. Like, even on easy fights, I do that stupidity sometimes, so that's not gonna be anything new. Buddy. Ah, buddy. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have Maxify reaction times. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sammy. The third person to ask that. Like, the other two people were just like, hey, have you tried killing her lower? So technically your question's just to rephrase that, but yeah, you're the third person to say it. I get it, but yeah, no, she just spawns at the bottom regardless. Technically it does mean I'd be shooting her earlier, so I'm starting to try to kill her lower. Kill her higher? That was what I was doing, but like I'm starting to think like maybe I should shoot her lower so that I can shoot her sooner on the last one. Because that was what I was doing, less infinite jump time, but like... Right now the problem is a lack of time at the top if anything, so... If I start shooting her sooner... Yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out when to time the last shot right now. I will admit I'm doing it a bit late. Or like I'm shooting her at the bottom a bit late or something. I'm doing something wrong, I'm aware of that much. But before I was just shooting her pretty much ASAP when she would have died at the bottom. I can do it on this attempt, it's not like it matter anyway. Assuming I get there, which, you know, could just die. That happens. Oh no, I realise. There is no wrong for this ending. This is a very minimal part of the fight. But yeah, normally I just do this, and then immediately shoot and then do that, and like, I feel like that's a lot of downtime. Will that one bounce? Will that one bounce? Yeah, yeah, obviously everything's important to think about when it's this goddamn precise, but it's more like that's not the main factor. The main factor is still how to infinite jump. That's why when to kill her is not that important compared to the other factors, in my opinion. Such as, you know, how to get up the tower. That one's pretty important. But yeah, you can see there was like at least a half a second to a second of downtime as I was just falling still to try to shoot her again. And I feel like that's time that could be spent killing her, so... adequate probably is the best description. Crap, that's on me. Yeah, the way I was doing it, I mean, I don't know if you saw the God mode attempt, Sammy, but like, when I was trying to be optimal, you know, 5 frame, I killed her like literally right before she hit the spikes or something, so then I thought, okay, well, my problem is that I can't repress jump very quickly, because that's really hard. So now I'm trying to be slightly suboptimal, because it means less downtime between jumps, because you spend more time jumping. Because 6 frame, 7 frame, and then less time not jumping is better than... I'm pretty sure I had this conversation with you in the last stream. I couldn't remember who it was with, I'm pretty sure it was you. Hello. I don't remember everyone as hard sometimes. It was you. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm trying to shoot her a little later because there's at least that downtime where I keep falling and she's coming up to meet me, and honestly, I may as well just be down there sooner to be able to shoot her sooner. At this point. Nice stopping objects there. Bounce to the left, I don't know why. That was silly of me. If they ever hit the spikes, you always assume they double bounce. They very rarely single bounce off spikes. Off the spike walls, at least. Off the side spikes, it's generally one. Off the top and the bottom is generally a bounce back. Even saw that one too, just couldn't react in time. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to shoot her lower now, because like, the bottom section, if there's any place I can jump, it's the bottom row, where there's nothing around me, you know? And it also means there's more time for the teleporting bullcrap to get out the way, so that's good too, I guess. I didn't really think about that when I was thinking about shooting her lower, but still, it works. Keep going too early on this, man. Trying to shoot her from up close. In what sense? Thanks, Bergen. Balls. I don't want to hear the song keep playing while I'm dead, so I just immediately restart. Did I hit the ding? Yes. But like, Hey. So yeah, what difference do you think shooting her from up close would make, Sammy? Do you mean specifically shooting her up close at the bottom, or just whenever? Because whenever I don't think would matter. There's too much downtime between shots anyway. At the bottom, maybe, I've not really thought about it, but I would need to know the reason, because I can't think of anything myself. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I turned around, please! How was that not in time, man? Thanks for the reset, Logan, appreciate it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Took you a sweet time, Windows Media Player. God damn. Bullet doesn't travel downwards as much. I don't think it... I assume you're meaning just for the first shot, right? Because I'm not going to say I hadn't thought about that, like I'd already gotten killed from shooting her too late at the bottom once when going downwards. So for the first shot, I think that would matter, and I am kind of trying to do that already. Like, I'm trying to go close to her to shoot her. I'm not going point blank, I'll admit. But like, I am trying to... Last shot. Yeah. Although I will admit, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. I'm not going to be thinking about that for the last shot. If I manage to get to the last shot, that is going to be very far from my mind at that point. Like, I'm going to have way more important things to keep in mind if I manage to get to the last shot than, oh boy, I should move closer for like a second more of time. No, it definitely doesn't. That's why I don't think it's that important. Like, that's why I don't think that part's important. Like, whether you can make it... Like, the 2 minutes climb is more important than the 2 seconds on either end. Very much so. Like, this save jump saves you half a second. Like, cool, how long's the run? 3 hours. Ah, I see. Now, obviously, in the sort of difficulty versus time trade-off, it's not exactly that heavy, at least for the first shot. The last shot is heavily variable and probably not worth thinking about, because that's the main consideration there. Not the difficulty, the time it takes to think about it. Why are you such a mess, game? Don't know if that was 2 or 3 shots, but regardless. Excuse me, sir, I would like to be... I really thought that would go down more. Bollocks. I really thought I'd be able to go over that one. Like, I knew that one was going up, but I didn't think it was going to go up that fast. Come on. Yeah, there are obviously moments like this where I could have waited underneath the race car. However, I'm trying to see if I can, you know, do the fight today. Like, last stream was mostly like, figure out how to do the fight. If it's physically possible. The answer is yes, it is physically possible if there was nothing to kill me. So now we're getting the next part of the question, is like, okay, cool. Now, if there are things that can kill me, is it possible still for me? Or with the minor amounts of downtime I get, is that actually just too much? Or can I improve at this enough to be able to do this? Like, at the very least, the main goal is, like, see how close to the top I can get and how much damage she has at that point in time. But obviously, I'm not trying to just get to the top and, you know, have survived, because that's not that hard. Like, that's not much of a problem. I completely forgot what I was doing there. I spawned that in the worst spot. And this is why I've had to pay attention on those 3. Whoops! This is why I had to spawn them there. Otherwise, I die. That's entirely my bad there. Yeah, so the goal is to try to... well... see how much damage she has by the time I get to the top to figure out, is this possible? If it's possible, cool. If it's not possible, well then I know where to spend my time. And it wouldn't be in this boss. Just skip straight to Master. Oh dear. Just play everything on Master up to this boss like people do for Very Hard. You know? I mean, this is basically a clear, right? This is basically a clear of Very Hard mode. If nobody can beat it... like how I've cleared Extra and Love Trap. I've done everything that's beatable by people. Even after 10 years, Love Trap's Extra still hasn't been truly beaten, therefore can you really say it's not a clear? I'm still proud of doing that on Very Hard mode. I knew I'd be able to, but I'm still pretty happy with that. That save was long as balls. Why? I didn't need to turn around, I thought that was going faster. I cannot beat these on the way down sometimes, man, I really can't. Sometimes you just can't do anything. Even if I'd gone left, right there, I don't think I would have lived. There was the other one there as well. Was it possible? Sure it was possible. If you can react that quickly. In this state of mind, like when you're just slightly numb as you're doing the drop and waiting for it to end, like, no. No. I'm not in the right state of mind to read something that fast. No do. I knew I screwed up. I couldn't tell which timing it was to go around. I think that was the one I was meant to... that was the last one, wasn't it? So I was meant to go to the left and then... yeah, okay, that was my bad. That one was my bad. I'm not paying enough attention even to the parts I should because, you know, blank out on the drop. Like, if she just had 100 health with this long drop, that would be free because I wouldn't be thinking in the slightest. That would be the easiest time in the world for me because I just press left and right occasionally and sometimes I guess I'll die. Whoops. And now we wait, then we go in the middle, and we go back. and then we go early so that we can make it past this without getting screwed over all the time, and it's fantastic, and everyone's happy. That egg just does not reach me. On that one specifically, every single time. I don't know how that one always spawns so damn far over, but it does. Cool. I was too far over. God damn it. I am recording. Okay. I know I shouldn't bother probably recording yet because, you know, I'm not even close, but... It's more like so I can have a record of my PB than anything else at this point. It's not worth keeping, but I want it anyway. Yeah, no, it really is. More so, I do feel like it's more so the be good than get lucky. But it's be good at the infinite jump thing, which, you know, that's just not a thing for anyone. Like, somebody mentioned, like, is there any infinite jump, like, any good infinite jump players? And honestly, no, because it's just not a thing in fan games, because most people know better than to make this. Because 99% of the time, when somebody makes an infinite jump thing that requires a lot of infinite jumping very quickly, everyone rags on it for good reason. Whether it be an infinite jump or just some long water tower with a trap spike chasing after you, you know? There is no infinite jump god in the community, because nobody makes it to that level, because it's dumb. Locust moment? I don't know where it is in Locust, but I can imagine. I don't know if the section I'm thinking of is in Locust. I remember it in like a love tap type screen. Stage 1? Cool. I don't know Locust well enough, so I can't argue. Oh, you just stopped there, huh? Okay. Easy RNG. Nice bounce back, buddy. See, I should have waited for that one. Should have gone under that. Stage 1 with Necron Water. Yeah, 2 just came down from the top. I could have waited, obviously. I knew how to, like, not die to that, but, you know, I'm up and death. That felt okay. That was a good start in terms of infinite jumps, I feel like. In terms of infinite jumps, I feel like that was decent. Obviously, in terms of RNG, it was free, until it wasn't. I wish I could say I was surprised by that, but I'm really not. I saw the bullet coming from the right. It was more the two from the top that caught me off guard there. I thought I was just going to get free RNG again. Yeah, the spike trigger that I remember specifically, I remember Giza struggling with a little bit. It was a long time ago. It was like the love trap room, with one of the secret love trap rooms with like the triangle spikes in the top middle. And then there was like a pillar on the right hand side, and you fell down, and then there was a spike trigger at the bottom that forced you to jump up as fast as you could. And Giza spent a bit of time there because he didn't know how to jump optimally, because nobody knows how to jump optimally. Before recently, I'd say nobody really understood that apparently 5 frames are optimal. Like, that's just not a thing anybody bothers to consider. You just spam the jump button, you hope it works out. Only Tassas, and even then, I'd never really heard it from Tassas either before Adam's tool came out. I can't say I've ever heard widget callouts about how infinite jump is fastest with 5 frames. Despite doing Guy Tower. Guy Tower? No, Guy Tower's not infinite jump, is it? Yeah, I don't even know if Tassas really knew, honestly. They may have done a poor job. Yeah, I'd never heard that fact in my life before. Obviously, I figured it out for myself as well, because I calculated it. At some point, we'll get to the bottom again. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty alright with going up. I'm not too worried about the way up, in terms of, like, reading RNG. Unless I get, like, hyper screwed like I kind of did there, because I just don't want to wait. Because again, obviously, I could have just waited for the 3 bullets to pass me by. They would have all bounced off each other and gone. The problem is that I don't feel like I can wait, because I can't jump that quickly. And that's the issue. It's the be good part, as opposed to the get lucky part. Okay, well, I got a bit lucky there, that's for sure. Never mind. Okay, well, now we solved the problem. Cool, yeah, no, they noticed the luck and realized that that needs to be resolved, and now it's fixed. Heck yeah! I don't know why I decided to do it that way that time, but whatever, sure it works. Yeah, now it's gonna die. Whenever I try to do that strat, like, it's always just risking death, honestly. Because I can always just go a little too late to the right. Or be a bit further over than I realise. Okay, free RNG, thanks game. It's just so much more likely that I die and screw it up. I guess I should always try to be a bit further to the left than the right here because of how long it takes to get over there. Oh, well, I felt like if I paused and tried to go around that one, I'd die to the spike, so I'm fairly certain I'm right. Barely behind pace. Son of a bitch! What do you mean that was behind pace? Man! Yeah, that sounds about right. That's exactly what I was worried about. Oh, it's a random attempt? Oh, it wasn't the one that I felt like just was good then, where I got good RNG. Gotcha, fair enough. Yeah, in general then, that is going to be right. That doesn't surprise me. Because, like, again, when I was doing the suboptimal jump strats, I was one section away from the top of the screen when I killed her. Because I just don't have a better way of doing this. So... it doesn't surprise me if some of them are going to be a bit slow. I'm not thinking about when to go do this. Yeah, there you go. I did, come on, I even did the strat too. The one time I'm paying attention, of course, it bounces back into me anyway. There you go. Really? That hit me? Huh. Alright. Yeah, you go from, like, when the two spike tips touch, basically, and a little bit away from it. Yeah, otherwise you died to that, so... maybe, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 spikes away from the edge, whatever the hell it is. Go a little bit before the top of the spot, yeah. Doing a fantastic job of showing my strat right now, to show how I'm supposed to not die. There you go, good job, buddy. And then, yeah, that's all the way over to the side, and just hold left, and I hope it doesn't murder me. Just like every other drop. Woo! I guess I do want to go a bit up. I don't know if I do want to go early, because that screwed me before as well, so... I'm not a big fan of that strat either. That son of a bitch! What was I meant to do on that one? Just task my way through the friggin' bullets on the way down. I mean, it's possible. They're only moving slowly to the side. Yeah, and unfortunately, like I said, just hope I don't get killed. That is still just going to be a thing. Thankfully, if like I'm far over like that, it does mean that they have a reasonable chance of going to the other side, so they won't go towards me. That was my bad. Just stay on the left side. I just hoped I'd be further over. I'm trying to be too optimal now, and it's not going to help me on the way down, please. The way down is not the place that it matters on how optimal you are. Sometimes you'll live and sometimes you won't. That's just how it works here. Imagine Eden realizing that 6 might be a bad idea for the drop. Maybe that's why he commented out the 3 that spawned on like the big bursts. Because he thought like, oh yeah, well if I don't spawn another 3 below him, I've got to spawn the other 3 somewhere else. Except he spawns more of the big ones above you, so there's more like 6 instead of 3. But you also make it to the bottom more. Yeah, I'm not sure about this trade-off if I'm honest. I mean, again, I'm not too... Wow, okay, that was too far over. Yeah, I knew you could go too far. That's why I didn't want to go that far over. And again, I'm not too worried about climbing up and dodging things. I'm worried about climbing up and shooting things. This is in the I Want to Be the Guy category on Twitch, but this is a fan game of I Want to Be the Guy called I Want to Be the Idolmaster. There's an awful lot of I Want to Be the Guy fan games, so we just stream them all under this category because it's easier that way. Keeps them all together. But this is not the original I Want to Be the Guy, no. The original I Want to Be the Guy is far easier than this. And far more fair. Go from there, I go to the spot, and go over, and come back, and hope I don't die, and cool! Why did you just suddenly bounce back there, thing? Ah, that's on me. That's on me. Ah, son of a bitch. So yeah, Sammy, I think if you check this one, you'll find I'm behind. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't bounce. That's on me. Yeah, that one was definitely behind. I had to make up time there. Didn't even get that far either. It's still that stressful. Yeah, if you have any questions, Pedro, feel free to ask. More than happy to answer about the fan games of this. Always cool seeing someone new find out about them. Ah, that was definitely slow though, unfortunately. Hey, I live still. Cool, thank you. Go from here. Spawn a bunch there. I don't know if I like that or not, but it is what it is now. Granted, I've also got to get like third of the way up the screen, so we'll see if I even make that. And go late on you. And go back. Okay, well that didn't happen now, did it? Cool, I got lucky. Ah, I love that they can stop while I'm still there. It's fantastic. Man, I got 2 in a row as well. 2 in a row to the bottom. So yeah, as far as I can tell, the only time those things will stop in front of my face is right on the bottom row. Unfortunately, you know, I need to rush because I have a time limit. So, they kind of stop a bit too late for my liking. It's between 3 and 4 seconds. And, yeah. I have less than that as I'm going up there, so... I keep screwing this one up, man. I keep going too early for the blue one. I keep thinking I'm gonna make it, and then it's just a bit too late. That good? It wasn't, but it worked. So, thanks, game. Allowing me to survive. Soon, TM. And stay far over. I went too late that time. God damn it. I keep screwing up the blue one there. I don't know why the second blue one's so hard for me. Like, I know what I need to do, but, like, pulling it off is harder. Because there I couldn't go to the right because I knew how far I went to the left in the first place. So I tried to delay it out, and somehow I delayed it too much because I can't time it perfectly or something. Easier said than done, I'm aware. That was early. Yeah, that was the one on the other side. Well, that was still late? Man, I know I was further to the left than all, but I also went to the right really early. I really should start going too soon as opposed to too late, because obviously too soon means there's a chance of death. Too late means definite death. Like, the spikes aren't going to move out the way here, and I'm aware of that. And yet... Why is this so tall? Didn't see that one going fast until it was too late. I did start moving left there, but oh well. Granted, I probably should have been moving left still anyway, but I was trying to do the strats. Trying to do the strat, I'm just not doing the strat well right now. Keep screwing it up. Welcome to a stupidly hard boss. Sometimes you make mistakes. Go over, come back. There you go, that's how it's meant to look like. Thank you, bloody finally. Managed to go right past the spike as well. Ooh, cutting that one a little fine. Was not fond of that one. Go late on this so that you can go round, go back to the left, go back to the right, don't die. Well, but cool. Don't know what I could have really done on that one. RNG moment. Good game. So glad it's so good. Absolutely no flaws whatsoever. I'm not sure how I feel about them being bunched up when they spawn at the moment. Because I feel like it means that some of them are going to stop. They're going to stop moving, right? So that means... See, again, I screwed up the strat. I screwed up the strat again. I meant to go around to the other side. Like, it means they're all going to be bunched up, right? Which means I'm just going to have, like, 20 of them on top of each other when I try to transition through that section, probably. I don't know if they have time to spread out or not. I assume they should. I assume they should have time to spread out, and yet... I'm still screwing up my strat. I genuinely just can't think. I don't know why it's so hard. Just thinking does not happen here. I mean, it's the same as any other song, Chrissy. When you're playing the game, you're more focused on the game, and the song's just background noise. The only song that I've actually muted while playing has been Big Kid. And it wasn't even because of the song there, it was because of the constant shoot sound from the boss. Oh my god, I hated that. That was the worst. The actual song is just like white noise as far as I'm concerned half the time when you play a fan game. It's much more audible as a viewer than as a player. Bitch. Like, it's much more noticeable as a viewer than a player. Because as a viewer, you're not paying attention to half the bullets. Okay. And apparently as a player, I'm not paying attention to half the bullets either. Oh dear. I wish I was paying more attention to them. Actually, not die half the bloody time. Hey, I remember the strat that time. Let's go. Still died anyway. Good job, RNG. Thank you, game. And I actually did the strat too. Cool, thanks. I know it's not a perfect strat. I was aware of that. I was still hoping to play live. No, if anything, like the Dig Dug stage should be worse than this, as far as audio goes. Honestly, I just found that stage funny. That stage was hilariously bad. Otherwise, though, yeah, this is just background noise. I did actually play my own song for 1 point in last stream. And honestly, I think that was more distracting than it helps. Like, I can't... Hello. That one just shot... Oh, I know why that shoots down now. It's because it's next to a spike the whole way. Oh... Hold on, let's just, what was that? 5240. I'm just gonna write that down. No use for it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, as far as songs go, like, I've heard other songs for longer as well. This one I haven't even heard for, what, 10 hours yet? People played TIS for 100. Granted, that song's also really good, but still, you know. The point behind it stands. Like, Skulldude's reaction to hearing this song when Dorothy first got here was like he immediately added it to his playlist, so... Everyone likes songs differently as well. I keep going too early on the blue one, every bloody time. Stop it. And if you're playing a game called I Want to Be the Idolmaster and you can't stand Idolmaster songs, then I'm afraid you have bigger problems. I mean, true, it is Skulldude, yeah, I get that. But it's a decent... I feel like the point still stands for it, you know? Also, I don't know if he's listening to it for 100 hours, but again, same thing. If you're playing a game called Idolmaster and you can't listen to Idolmaster songs, I mean... You've no one else to blame at that point. I'm gonna have to go late on that one. Now, again, watching it, you didn't choose to... Well, you did choose to watch somebody else play it, but you didn't choose for me to play this game. I chose that, and you just gotta put up with it if you want to watch me stream it. If you want to watch me stream, so... In that sense, shame. I don't really have a solution for you there, though. You just gotta kind of, deal with that fact. Because this is the song that plays here. Man, I'm having to weave around everything, and somehow I've not screwed it up yet, and I'm kind of surprised. I take no fault for that death. No fault whatsoever. Could have weaved around that one as well, but I wasn't ready for it because it was so close. And I thought I could outrun it. Buddy, let me to the bottom, you piece of crap game. Oh my god. It's incredible that Eden nerfed this to make it more fair, and it still kinda sucks dick. And maybe I shouldn't say more fair, maybe I should say less unfair. Hey, Course, how's it going? Thanks very much. I'll try my best. Get to the bottom of this bloody tower more frequently, I probably would. Right now, I'm just dealing with getting screwed over repeatedly, which is fantastic. Yeah, it is. The worst part is the down part isn't the hard part of this fight. It's some RNG bullcrap, but like, the down part's not the hard part. The hard part's going back up, yeah. The hard part is infinite jumping all the way back up this. Because the timer's strict. It's not unfair on the way, well, okay, it technically is for the first section. But after the first section, it's not unfair, it's always, you can always predict it. However, it's still the hard part. Yeah, kind of precise mashing, exactly. It's not great. Because I could like, I was playing this boss with God mode to try to figure out how close I could get, and like, one of these sections from spike to spike was how much I had left with God mode. So, you know, when there's no bullets in the way to slow me down. Bitch. Oh no, I am, don't worry. Oh, I'm very much aware of that. I do that even when it's not doing the thing. Oh no, Eden, no, Eden won't update it. It's bullcrap. He wouldn't update this to make it harder because he already knows nobody's cleared it. Also, again, it's not unfair on the way up because technically you can see everything. It doesn't mean you can't get screwed over. Whereas, like, I saw enough, well, mostly because you have to rush it. If I could wait things out, it wouldn't be so bad. But, imagine. Imagine not having to rush every single jump you do, because otherwise you lose too much time. I'll be honest, this song is pretty catchy. I'm okay with this song. And I'm only hearing it on the way down anyway. On the way up, I've got more important things in mind. Every time I go too soon. God damn it, how do I keep doing that? At some point you'd think I'd manage to get it right. Why were you there? What the hell? Oh, bollocks. Well, this is going to be a bit close for comfort. And I'm dead. Because I jumped twice, yeah. I missed her twice, apparently. Well, that one's on me. That one, I've only got myself to blame. Of course, they bounce off each other and bounce backwards together. Fair enough. Yeah, no, I mean, I've got more than enough time on the way down as well, so stretching my wrists is not something that I don't do. Also, my left wrist, because that's the one that's pressing jump, obviously. Left and right doesn't really have much of a hard time here. Left and right is like, oh, I'm deciding to press the other button now. Crap. Ayoka kusoge. Crap. The most monotone kusoge in the world. I just want to get back to, I just want to try the way up, man. I really do. Try the way up without getting screwed on the first section. So the reason you can get screwed on the first section, by the way, is that certain objects bounce around a little bit and then stop after 3 to 4 seconds. And yeah, 3 to 4 seconds isn't enough time before you reach them when you're on the bottom section. So every other section means it's fine. Bottom section, not so much. Bottom section's a bit too close, so sometimes you'll just die there, because you can't tell if it's bouncing eternally, or if it's just gonna stop suddenly in the middle of nowhere, and you'll have no control over it. And I've definitely died to that before. And then after that, it's all predictable. But before that point, doesn't mean it's easy, because I still feel like I need to rush with the infinite jump, and any time I spend not jumping is time wasted. Hey, dodged. I actually can't believe I dodged that one. Any time I spend not trying to jump up is time wasted that could kill me later. In the unlikely case I get to the top of the screen, because my current PB is like a third of the way. I wish I was joking with that. I'm not even close to the top of this right now. Every time I go too early. How does that one seem so much lower down than the other one though? Whatever, I'll take it. Works in my favour. For once. Go late, because it's this one. Go round, go back. Don't die. Shoot. Like, about that screwed thing I mentioned, I was actually keeping in mind that thing could pop out from the object. That one didn't surprise me. It's the one above it that caught me off guard. I would have died regardless. Even if I survived that, I would have died to the guy right up top who pops down as well. Not the first time I've seen them teleport. Won't be the last. Go late. Okay, I guess I'm going late again then. Woo. That was a lot closer to the spike than I would have liked. Jesus. Go late, because it's the second last shot. Go back. I actually forgot it didn't spawn. It's going horizontal, man. Friggin' piece of crap, man. I just want to get past the start so I can play the video game. Oh, the bottom's being a wonderful experience right now, isn't it, Sammy? You know, the part with less objects and therefore should be easier. I genuinely feel like I'm gonna fall asleep at the wheel at some... Ah, I actually didn't need to weave around that one. I panicked and misread it. I feel like I'm genuinely gonna fall asleep playing this boss at some point. Because as much as I mean, I do still enjoy the long drop, but like, I'm also just going numb. Just trying to get to the part that matters, and then I still have to hope I don't get screwed, apparently. That's on me. Because, like, I'm reading it like they're all gonna bounce because I don't know when anything's gonna stop. Because, I mean, that's reasonable. You can't assume when they're gonna stop. It takes between 3 to 4 seconds. That's not predictable. So if you don't know which ones are going to stop, then you don't know which ones have a chance of stopping. I guess I could check that. So I don't waste a billion attempts trying to look at it to learn it, you know? Technically, I could also just waste those attempts at the top. Fine, I'll just check that quickly. Give me a sec. Game Maker 8.1. Open thing. Oh no, I'm cheating. I'm cheating again. Ooh. If Eden didn't want me to do this, he'd make an actual good game. That wasn't like master difficulty on the final boss. For some godforsaken reason. Hold on, let me just give a different song for a moment. We're gonna hear that song enough as it is. Heavy... Gotta go through like 5 objects to even find the thing. No bound. I'm pretty sure it's no bound. You're the one that stops, right? Speed equals 0. Yeah, okay. Are you just bounce against solid objects in all directions? Yeah, you do. Okay, so you just bounce against solid objects in all directions. So you do just look like the other ones. Gotcha. Cool. That's exactly what I thought. Because you bounce against solid objects. Yeah, move. Bounce against all objects. Very clever. Why does it have bounce against solid objects and then bounce against all objects? You only have player killers in this room. What do you mean? Do the cats count as solid or something? I'm actually just trying to figure this out quickly. Give me a moment. Okay, so fun fact, you remember that thing I said last time where it spawns a ring of cats that kill you on Master? I was wrong, they don't kill you. They're not even solid either, they're just there for decoration. Eden just never noticed that it doesn't do anything, I guess. Literally the only change is she has 1 more HP. That is the only difference between very hard and Master, which cool, thanks Eden. Thanks. Best play equals no. There are no solid objects, what do you mean? What object is solid? It just says bounce against all player killers and all the that's how it is. Bounce against all player killers, that's all it is. I don't know what solid objects they're bouncing against, supposedly, because there's nothing that goes solid here. No, you don't go solid. That just stops your V-speed after 3 to 4 seconds, I assume. Yeah. 10 seconds? Oh, cool, that could screw me in the second section. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm gonna figure out what all of these do, just to be sure, at this point. You just go in a random direction, don't you? Yeah, you don't spawn it either, so it spawns in here. Direction equals 15 plus iRandom 60 plus 90 star iRandom 3. Ah, yes, of course. I guess that's so it can't go dead horizontal or vertical, which, alright, fair enough, that actually makes sense. That's reasonable. I'm not going to argue that one. They all have different speeds as well. Alright, fine, whatever, yeah, sure. So, basically the no bound is kind of a scuff one. Just stops after 3 to 4 seconds, so there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, 3 to 4 seconds, just stops. Bounce against solid objects. There are no solid objects. Why do you... Maybe there's a different version that bounced against solid objects. I don't know, man. DMK is scuffed. I don't even understand. This boss in general is just a mess. Boss in general is just such a mess. Gotta love that, like, the major buff for Master difficulty that isn't HP does nothing. It just looks. And it's still hard enough as it is, because friggin' 17 HP, cool. I'm good enough for that. Oh. Son of a bitch, I can't react that quickly. Well, that was a nice break, I guess. Nice break from dealing with this nonsense. I got lucky. Cool. Obviously, they all went away from me. So basically, every object is a 1 in 4 chance of going close to me, I guess. Or something. And the rest I just kind of have to react to. So I guess that's how this works. 1 in 4 chance of it going up, and then, you know, dealing with it afterwards. Unlike that one did. Wasn't sure I was making the shot either there. Relate. Leave around. Hope I don't die. Almost die. Where are you going, you piece of crap? Please stop, sir. Thank you kindly. Didn't mean to stop there. Well, that, no. I just stopped for a moment. It screwed me up on everything afterwards. Cool. I felt like I stopped for too long after that, honestly. Jesus, alright. Like, it was only the second section. I already felt like I was being too slow. Because I can't re-press shift that quickly. I'm just using a single shift. I just can't control myself while using anything else. Alternating between shift and up was too much for me, and while also trying to go left and right. I live. I live. But like, if you're trying to alternate between two buttons, you'll probably just focus solely on trying to alternate between those two buttons. Which means that trying to like move at the same time just can't happen, and then if you stop alternating, like it's really hard to stop alternating as well. That one's on me. That one's on me, fine. At least it was early. Like, some guy came up with the idea that I could, like, alternate between two fingers on my shift button, except my shift button's a regular letter size, so it's not the greatest idea for me. I could try it on my right shift, which is the big size, but even then, I feel like the same issue would still kind of stand, like, downtime between pressing jump. It would probably be a little less. I'm not going to say it's not worth learning at some point. Crap. But at least right now, I'm just sticking with trying to single shift it all the way up. Because, like, any, like, numpad's not good. Saying that you have, like, your two fingers on the arrow keys and one button on numpad, while one finger, on the other hand, holds shift is dumb. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Like, oh yeah, but it makes you full jump. Like, cool, that's bad, though. Like, if I full jump all the time, there's a reasonable chance I jump into a bullet. So yeah, like, the alternate strat's not great because you've got to focus on alternating between two buttons, and it makes you screw up. Numpad's a dumb idea. This is never gonna work. Please. Please. Piece of crap. Why? Yes. Yes, of course. Come on, like, this is what I mean. It's already... That attempt was long since dead. That attempt was long since dead just because I couldn't go up. Dude. Yeah, dodging it's easy. Being fast while dodging is the problem. Damn it, I was too early. Fine. Being fast while dodging it's the problem, because I just can't go fast enough. Ah, bollocks. Oh, that's a bit late. Going fast while trying to do the thing is the hard part. Because you just can't sometimes because the bouncing gets in the way. And you're also struggling to get up quickly anyway. Like, if I was just focusing on trying to get up, I can do okay. I'm not going to say I'm doing fantastic at it with a single shift button, but I think I do okay at it. I live. But, like, with the delays as well, like, man. And then obviously you've got, like, the minute of downtime where sometimes you'll just... Sorry, maybe I should say 5 minutes of downtime, where you just get killed half the time when just trying to fall down to the start of the fight. Through no fault of your own. I actually had the thought of, like, to fix the bottom part, you just spawn them going downwards all the time. But, like, it turns out that's sort of what Eden has as well, except it also goes up as well, and that's the problem one. For me. I could have dodged that one, that's on me, I wasn't paying enough attention. Because it's so mind-numbing doing this drop. I can't do that, I need to sit up so I'm actually prepared for the end part. I can't just, like, sit back and relax on the way down, unfortunately, because then the end comes is, like, the complete opposite of what I'm doing for the down part. Instead of being like, no focus whatsoever, maybe I'll live. it's got to be hyper-focused, and I'll probably live unless I get screwed over. Like, really screwed over, I mean, as opposed to just kind of screwed over. Because, you know, you have skill on the way up. I feel like I just need to practice the downtime between jumps. I don't know how to do that, though. Like, how do you practice the downtime between jumps? Like, letting go of jump and repressing it quickly. What do you do to practice that? Because I have no idea. Not exactly any G-tool practice for that thing. 4.5 jumps. Ah! Well, I am screwed. I just couldn't tell if I could hold right or not. Cool. Well, I guess I'm just screwed then, aren't I? Maybe it should be more like 4.49 instead. 4.49 jumps would help me more for that. Because the problem with the 4.5 is the bunny hop. Can't do it. That's more about timing the jump when I hit the ground. I really hoped that would work. Man. Although you're not wrong there. Like, that is a solution. How high actually is that? Is it actually like 4.5 minus a pixel? I'm fairly certain it is, however, you know, not something I ever really think about. It is 4.5 minus a pixel, okay. Son of a bitch! Oh my god, at the moment I'm just not even getting to the bottom though. I knew it wasn't easy to get to the bottom. I knew it could kind of screw you over and be kind of a piece of crap, but like, I didn't think it would be this crappy. I thought I'd get to the bottom a bit more frequently than this after 5 hours. Like, when I'm trying to pay attention. I'm not going to say I'm paying perfect attention because, you know, the drop is mind-numbing compared to the way up. You really can go late on that one. I guess it's just the first one I have to go early. Oh, there's a ghost again. I figured out why these objects just skyrocket to the floor, by the way. Like, you know when there's an object and it's just like on the right hand... Good. It's on the right hand side, Sammy, and it just shoots to this bottom corner? It's because of that, like, Y plus 32 code. So it's like hugging the spike for whatever reason, maybe because it got locked inside of another object. So it just, because it notices it's within 32 pixels of a player killer, it just keeps adding Y plus 32. So it's not because of collisions in that case, sort of. It sort of is, but it sort of isn't. It's because of that nonsense code. So yeah, it just hugs the spike all the way to the floor. Now, why it doesn't go through the next spike, I don't understand. Couldn't tell you that one. I know in some of them there's code to say minus 32, so maybe it's constantly vibrating and I'm unaware of it. Oh, that's why it sometimes crosses over with itself. I see. I understand why some of these explode early now. It's because it's crossing over with one of the other targets. I don't know why I tried for that one. I knew that was a bad idea. See, that looks like decent damage, but right at the start's definitely the easy part. The easy part's definitely the beginning there. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing badly on my jumps. It's just because, like, when I get situations when, like, I have to wait for, like, 5 seconds or something for the things to move out the way, which feel really bad. No, that one exploded early. I don't understand. Oh. Thanks, Cody. I mean, I guess technically that's not to me, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Probably shouldn't go around that, honestly. I really do feel like I shouldn't go around... Yeah, see that one, for example, that explosion there. I feel like that exploded early because it's on top of one of the other targets when that explodes. Probably. I don't know if that means you could despawn eggs or something. That'd be neat. Especially considering all these eggs are player targeted. Which one stops on top of me? Where do I die out of no control of my own? Oh, cool. Forgot to shoot. Well, that's a waste of time as well. Oh, hey, nothing. Wow, it's so easy. Bitch! I feel like my jumping's good, but it's also right at the start, which is the problem. Because the start's the easy part. It's when you get a minute deep that it's like, oh god, my hand is dying. Yeah, that was on me. I couldn't decide. Like, that's when it's a problem, but I'm not surviving long enough right now. So is the problem now that I'm just not reading the RNG well enough? Because it could be. So I can fully accept that I could be reading the RNG poorly. And by RNG, I mean just, like, calculating a billion bounces at once. Because there's a lot going on there. This the one? Yeah, it was. Keep going too early. Nearly died anyway. Cool, thanks for nearly killing me that game. Good. Go late. Go early. Go side. Don't die. Teleport kill. Teleport kill. Almost forgot to shoot. Almost forgot to shoot. Died. Yeah. I'm so used to them hitting each other and bouncing backwards. I'm so used to them hitting each other and just bouncing back the way they came at this point. I really am. I just figured like, oh yeah, of course. Two objects with animations. Clearly they'll reverse direction now. No, it turns out there are two possible options in those cases, and you've got to be aware of both of them because screw you. Why did I tap right? Wasn't thinking straight. Oh my god, I've been going for an hour at most. I'm already exhausted. I will admit I was up early today, just because I went to bed early and that didn't work out well. Don't do that again. But even still. Balls. It really does spawn so late on that blue one, and I do need to be more aware of that for sure. Hey, Kanata. Alright, go late to this one, and I've got to say it every time, otherwise I'll forget. Shoot around the halfway point. It's when I'm on the spike, that's when I try to shoot there. Oh, that actually hit me. Come on, man! Make up your mind where you're going. So why does this guy have a Pac-Man walking animation as an emote? What's the story behind this? Is it just a game he plays, or...? Is he just a big Pac-Man fan? Which is always a possible thing, honestly. I hope I entertain you on your walk, by the way. That's clearly why you're posting the emote. Played it once. Gotcha. Played the video game once. I mean, I can't argue with that. That is what a lot of people do, so fair enough. I think I actually survived because they bounced off each other there. Alright, that one. Should have gone earlier, yeah. Maybe I would have lived if I'd gone earlier, but at that time, there was no way. That one is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I am a big fan of that one. As Cosmo. Can't wait for Cosmo Ars. That one's gonna be a shocker. No one will see it coming. One of my favorites, or like most hated, I'm not sure still, is probably like the one from Kenny though. Random Kenny, somebody in Wolf's chat. Plays GTFO. That's all he does. Where one of them is Kenny Minute, where it's a 60 frame animation that changes frames once a second. You can guess what the frames are. The other one is Kenny Hour, where it's the same emote, except it changes frame once an hour, once a minute instead of once a second. I can't count to 60. So it literally just has 2 countdowns, one for hours and one for minutes. It's really stupid. Just counts from 60 down to 1. I don't think it has 0, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen it get that far. It must have 0. Yeah, no, it definitely has 0, yeah. Actually, I don't know if it has 0. I don't think I've ever seen it. You choose the animation cycle yourself. The only thing Twitch limits is how many frames it has. After that, you choose. There's no limit as far as I'm aware. Bitch, give me a break. The way down is such ass. And the way up is hard. That lift. Alright, cool. I'll take it. You know what? Sure. Close calls mean nothing on the way down because they're just a guarantee. You don't get to control them. It's like playing I'm gonna be the lucky. Sometimes you don't die. Thanks, son. I will need it to get to the bottom of this tower because it's not letting me. It's not even like it's been that long since my last attempt at the bottom, honestly. It's just been long enough. It's been long enough and I'd like to get down there again. Oh, almost killed me. Death? Which one stops? Ah, you. I see. Cool. Good teleport there. Thanks, game. Ah, I forgot to shoot again. That's on me. Ah, that was so good, though! Damn it! Ah, that felt so good on the mashing. Damn it. I honestly can't tell if it was or not, but it felt good. Bollocks! It's so hard to try to read everything and not screw up. Seriously, I get like 2 sections in, it's like, oh boy. I've got a run going. Like, not even a third of the way through, and my mind's already going like, oh man, are we getting an attempt? Like, I don't think of it as, like, the attempt to the end, just an attempt to somewhere. Like, that alone is exciting for me right now, because I just can't get past the bloody start half the time. It's like, oh boy, cool RNG game! Yay! Cool RNG game! Thanks, Eddie, appreciate it. Ah, that one was dodgeable too, that's the worst part. That one at the bottom was dodgeable. I was just slightly too slow. I wasn't in time with the music at all. Much better. Because that will make all the difference. If I shoot in time with the music, everything's good. That's how it works. Not like I can do anything else in this drop. Yep. Good moment there, game. Thanks very much for that. Definitely glad to have experienced those bullets that I could totally dodge. Yep. Ah, I didn't need to tap right for that, but I thought I would. I thought if I didn't tap right, I'd die to the car. See, this is why it's exciting when I get past, like, 2 sections when coming back up. Because it takes this long to get down there in the first place. So I'm already, like, a minute and a half in by the time I get through 2 sections. A minute on the way down and 30 seconds because it takes an eternity to climb back up. Not even that long, that's the worst part. It's like a minute or something to get back up as well, that's the problem. Wait. She can't spawn things directly upwards. Okay, new plan. Don't dodge. Why did it go back there? Bro! New plan, don't dodge. It can't go upwards. I just thought about that. Oh my god. That never crossed my mind before. And like, why would anyone think that it wouldn't go upwards? You know, considering everything else going on with this nonsense. Oh, this plan is perfect! Okay, well, there we go. I was wondering when the floor would cook in. Well, it was almost perfect. It'll work for these ones at least. No, it won't. Oh, come on, there's nothing good. Why? I thought I was so smart for at least 2 moments. Just 2 moments there. I thought I was so clever. Because the blocks can't go, like, the objects that spawn can't go directly up. I mean, there is strategy. There's strategy for getting screwed less. But there's no perfect strategy. Every strategy gets you screwed in one way, shape, or form. Ah, went late there. Yeah, that's why I don't try that one. That's why I don't try going to the wall on that one. This is going to be a long-ass boss if I do actually try to clear it. That's the bloody sure. Ah, I even jumped. I even jumped, and that's how you know it's a bad sign, because I don't like jumping on this boss. I feel like it screws everything up. In a sense, jumping could, like, just make the timings better, because it will adjust everything. However, jumping also makes the end a problem, so... And possibly spawn more objects, and I don't want more objects. There's enough bullcrap on screen as there is. Yeah, if I... Man, of course the squares can kill me. I mean, I guess it's nice that it got it out of the way early. I don't have to worry about, like, oh, it worked for 5 attempts, maybe these 2 were the unlikely ones. Like, no, it just doesn't work. Go late. Go over. Son of a bitch, I even went right. I hate when I see it and I just can't move in time still. Because it really feels like you just can't afford to jump on this. It really does. If you jump, you're just gonna be screwed in some other way. Of course it bounced back. Of course it bounced back. Why wouldn't it bounce back? That just makes sense. Ah. Well, there goes my moment of joy. That was fun. My moment of joy while playing this. Go a bit late, because there's no way I'm making that. Cool. And I really thought that was gonna work then. I was so happy with that. Like, oh yeah, they don't go straight up. Clearly this is fun. Ah. Of course it's not fine. Why would it ever be fine when Eden's involved? I even pressed right. I even pressed right to try that one. Because I saw how that was going to work and I nearly had it too, but apparently I need to be like a frame earlier or something. I didn't expect the hardest part about this boss to be trying to stay awake. I really didn't. Long drops are supposed to be fun, man. And I feel like it... Oh my god, I am already shattered now. I've been barely playing it. I already have that up, cool. Random guy retweets it, gotcha, alright. Alright. just really want one good attempt that gets... I'm not going to get it today. I know, if I'm already tired like this, there's no way I'm getting this today. I feel like I could go to bed in like 3 hours if I wanted. This isn't a great sign. Bitch. Yeah, I woke up early and I was hoping it would be fine, because I went to bed at like 10, because I've been exhausted recently, and I woke up at like 3:30. So, I've been awake since about 12 hours ago. So I can't say I'm surprised this is how this is going, but I will say I'm disappointed. Hey, Magic. I slept for 5 hours, why would I be able to sleep more? This the one? This is the one, yeah. Okay, good. That was too far to the right again, I keep doing that. I need to go later, and I know it. Keep going too far over, and it makes them bounce sooner, and that's not good. Hello. Okay, last one. Go round, go back, go back. Hope it doesn't kill me. Meat. Mash. Ooh, nice teleport there, buddy. Hello. Slowly chasing after me. Ah, bad move on my part. Ah, I didn't realize that one was going down. That one wasn't great. I'm going into the God mode version for a moment. I need to just practice the infinite jump thing. I really do. I need to check my speed again. Just see if my speed's okay or not, because I can't tell. Like, that one definitely wasn't. That was definitely too slow because of all the other objects. But I mean just in general. Man, I still haven't recovered all the bruises from work. Damn it. It's been like 2 weeks now. A week, but still, it's still been a week. Hold my hands up while this thing takes an eternity to boot. Yeah, this is literally just an infinite jump test, basically. I'm just going to try to focus on trying to do the jump well and see if I can get a little better at that again. I feel like I had a couple of decent attempts at that, but like that last one was bad. I did not feel like it was going to go well when I started it, so... Hey, Monkfei, how's it going? Come on, anytime I game. Trying to boot it up from the project file takes so long. Anytime now. There you go. Took a while. Alright, just to practice the infinite jump. Dogwood and K2R. Oh, neat! Congrats! Good luck with that. Definitely one of the hard bosses in the early game. Well, early game. Mid-game, I guess. Caesar and Sorghum are definitely the walls, though, for a good while. As far as the bosses are concerned, at least. Not that the other bosses are easy, obviously, but they don't feel quite as, like... Well, guess I'm stuck here for the next 50 years or whatever. That's lag. Just want to practice the infinite jump. Yeah, good luck with that. Dogren Part 2 is definitely a problem. And by that I mean Locust is definitely a problem for people. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem part. That's where everyone gets stuck on, so... reasonable. I'm definitely trying harder to jump well here than I am in the actual game. Which isn't great, I guess, because it means like when I'm actually playing, I'm not going to be trying as hard as here, which means I'll end up lower down. I don't know. Still so much jumping though. Oh cool, halfway, slightly before halfway in the distance. That's definitely not bad. A reminder, if you play perfectly, you can kill her by about halfway. However, that is like 5 frame, 1 frame gap every single jump. Yes, yes it is. It's 24,000 pixels tall, Kanata. Obviously, I'm not going all that distance, because, you know, she's got a bigger hitbox than that, and I wouldn't go, yeah, wouldn't go all the way up and all the way down anyway, but, you know, it's close enough. This jumping hasn't felt bad to me either, and that's the problem. 2 hits still. And that's the last section, so I killed her there before once. Pretty sure, yeah. And then if you keep going up, oh hey, there's death. So yeah, after all that... You gotta do all this on the way back down. Yeah, this is such an RNG train fest. It's a train wreck on the way down as well. Cool moments sometimes, sure, not gonna lie, but like, moments like that as well. Oh yeah, Kanati, that's why nobody's cleared this game. A couple of people have gotten to the down part before. Dorothy's reached down twice in like 80 hours. I'm not joking. Yeah, no, people have cleared going up. That's not the end, that's the problem. But because the up's so unreasonable, you don't get to try the down very much. Oh my god, that felt like good jumping too. Yeah, screen loop because, you know, I fell off the bottom. Technically, I can do this. The real question now is, do I want to? And I don't know. I'll keep trying for today, but in general, I genuinely could not say. Like, I'm really tempted to just nerf it myself, and then just say I've changed the final boss because it's unreasonable and unplay tested, so make it, you know, fair. And appropriate for very hard modes as opposed to master. Seriously, 1 HP bollocks is so stupid. Wrong as a joke. I don't think he did balance it. I'm pretty sure in his words he didn't. No, here's the best part, Kanata. There are actually nerfs that say, like, so, like, the big objects that's above me that spawn, like, 6 things or 8 things or whatever. I think it's 8. There is actually code saying, like, if global.difficulty is very hard instead of master, don't spawn these 3. So only spawn 5 instead of 8. And then those lines are commented out. Yeah, this boss is balanced for the last difficulty, not for the current one. The only thing that's still in as, like, the difference is she has 1 more HP on the climb, which admittedly is the most terrifying of changes. Probably in the whole game on Master. But yeah, no, basically everyone's playing this on Master difficulty for the final boss, because, sure. I don't even think it's a joke, I think Eden's just an asshole. And I am really genuinely tempted to just, you know, balance it myself. Among many other things, but considering how much time other certain people have spent playing this game, I feel like I can't, you know? Like Dorothy spent so much time playing this difficulty in boss, so on and so forth. Anyone that's played this, like, reasonably though, probably would easily understand. Because yeah, I cut it that close to the top, and that was while I was just trying to jump. Didn't even have to worry about that. I didn't even have to worry about that. Like, I barely got to the top in time while I was just jumping. For the record, by the way, apparently Dorothy said the problem with this fight is the objects bouncing off each other, which is probably why that's the nerf in Rush Out. Dorothy's talking out his ass. Maybe he hadn't played for very long at that point. I wonder how he feels about it now. Now that he's, like, mousing over the top of the game to try to pause it so that he can jump for longer. Oh, there's a lot of joke secret fires. I can't even think of which one it could be. Yeah, no, unfortunately it kind of does. I mean, there's definitely worse things made than this boss. There's definitely worse made things than this boss. However, they're generally not in a game as decent as this for the most part. I mean, honestly, for the most part, yeah, the problem is the speed you have to infinite jump up. If she moved slower, the health would be fine. And it's Eden. Honestly correct, yeah. Celeste map, oh my god. Nice. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Amazing how much fan games have made it into Celeste maps. No, genuinely, Kanata, I do think that, like, if the infinite jump problem was fixed, this boss would actually be pretty alright. And there's so many ways to fix it. Less bullets could be one, but I don't feel like that's the inherent problem. Lower how fast she goes upwards, give her less HP, give you low gravity. Sanctus's idea was cool, which, like, where's the grab flip? I liked that one. That one was neat. That seemed like a cool change. That would be like a decent nerf for this. I liked my low G idea, but like, grab flip would probably be more appropriate to Eden. Although saying that, I don't actually know if there's grab flip at any point in this game, so I don't know if he just dislikes grab flip. So yeah, I'm not surprised Dorothy thinks like that. If you don't think about the infinite jump, then yes, the objects bouncing off each other is the problem with this boss. I was trying to get around. Actually, I should show that off as well. That was the other thing I was gonna do, wasn't it? So, where's Kyoshi's TAS? There we go. Just so you can see how fast you can clear this boss. You can't do anything on the way down, obviously. The way down is what it is. And he even does it right at the bottom. Just look at the speed! Like, I'm almost convinced this is what Eden did. Like, I feel like hearing the jump sounds is important here. And this isn't an optimized task, by the way, not by a long shot. He pauses to dodge things. But just like, this is the difference it makes when you don't have downtime between your jumps. Or when you just go on all of them, you know? Don't have to worry about reading. Just the constant speed. I'd have to wait on that section. I'd have to be able to read that. I wouldn't be able to go. This high up, in, like, not a perfectly optimal task. This is about a bit over halfway, is how far you can go. I'm pretty sure the webcam's covering it, so yeah, give me a sec. There you go. It's a bit over halfway between the spike and the top, between the bottom and the top for this. If you just, you know, perfectly re-jump every single time for 57 seconds. So at minimum, the way up lasts about a minute. I'm pretty sure it can last slightly longer than that, like a minute 10, minute 15 maybe, but yeah, you get about a minute. Yeah. The hell is going on there right now? Alright. Pretty much, yeah, Kanata. Good, yeah, good description for that. Yeah, if you just perfectly re-jump for a minute straight, you can kill her about halfway up the screen and have a pretty easy time on the way back down. Doesn't mean you'll live, of course, because you've got to try to read things below you while you're falling at max speed, but... Why would we have something fair on the way back down, huh? It sure is. And I knew this was a mess when I went into it, so I can't tell you I'm surprised. Like, I knew how bad this was going to be when I started the game up on the other difficulties. It's still worse than I thought it would be, because I didn't truly... Like, it takes effort to understand what the hell the problem is with this. Like, if you just look at this boss from a casual perspective, it seems fine. They're just like, you watch an attempt or two, like, that seems hard, the way down's kind of crappy, but okay. It's just bouncing objects. And that's because if you just look at it, you don't realize how fast you need to go to live. And boy, did I not realize how fast you need to go to live, that's for goddamn sure. Well, I mean, if you see it for more than a few attempts, you understand it very quickly, but like, if you just take a quick look at it, you know, like, it's bouncing objects, what's so bad? Why is everyone dying so much? Why would Gorego quit on this? That seems a bit weird. Like, oh, that's why. I see. I understand now. God, bitch. It's even holding left. Yeah, I knew I was too far over there. That was on me. I still want to give it a decent attempt to the way up. Like, my goal isn't to get to the way down, my goal is just to see how close I can get, you know? To see what happens. Cat plant. I don't know what cat plant is, but I can imagine. I don't understand. I can't imagine it well. I honestly don't think the way back down's that bad. It's just because, like, generally you'll be so close to the top that the way back down's a problem. Again, if you could take your time, which if you kill her sooner going up, you can kill her sooner going down. You must, yeah, no, I know, I've never had that stuff active, so I know I'm the exception to that. I just never bothered using those programs for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't think up and down is that bad if you were just given more time in both cases. But then it wouldn't be very hard mode, right? Or something. I guess. Even though it clearly would be. Like, I would be very curious to know what Dorothy would think when if he got told that this is basically the same as Master Difficulty. Or if, like, that there is another difficulty. Like, how would he feel about that after dealing with this level of bullcrap? Does he even feel like it's bullcrap? Because I can't tell when it comes to the Japanese. Because, like, half the time when it comes to a nonsense crappy game, there's just endearing for them. Like, Kusoge is meant as a term of, like, crap game, and it's meant in, like, a decent way. It's meant to be like, it sucks, but it's fun sort of a thing, as far as I'm aware. And the fact that they have a term for it, it's kind of like when we call a game a Sudoku game, except that only works in I Want to Be the Guy fan games and not in games in general. They're so bad it's good sort of a thing, though. Like, that's a common thing for them, so I wonder if, like, because this is clearly crappy as a game, at least by the friggin' for sure by the end, how would he feel about knowing that there's supposedly a harder version of this? I thought I was dead, gotta be honest. Yay! At least I'm getting to the bottom. I say before the final burst. Cool, I jumped too fast and the thing stopped. Heck yeah! I'm sorry, I tried to have some speed there because, you know, if I don't to die. Woo! I really just want to get one decent attempt. That really is my goal. Could you imagine if Eden knew enough to be able to make something like that? I don't think he'd know enough about, like, Apple to be able to do that. Or Dills, probably. Considering the other things he's made, that would be so far out of the blue for him. It would probably, well, honestly, it would be very interesting. I would be very interested to see that, and it would probably suck cock. Just like everything else he makes. But it would be interesting cock. And that's the real thing, right? Bitch, please. Ah, live. I went to bed early, woke up early, kind of tired already. I didn't expect how, like, mind-numbing the way down would be. Also, genuinely thought I survived that one. The way up's gone about as expected. I'd say my PB right now on just surviving on the way up is about a fifth of the way. Not very high. I didn't really count the sections though, but it didn't seem great. It was also completely free of RNG right up until the moment it wasn't. Instant death. Why do these things bounce off solids? There are no solids here. There are only other killers. You stupid game. There was no need for the step event. Just wasted processing power. Okay, going far, I guess. I don't even know. It bounced off the car. Yeah, okay. Like, obviously I wanted to go to the left, but I thought if I went to the left that would be slow and I'd lose time. So I tried going to the right still, and then it bounced backwards. Like, oh, well. Alright then. Cool. Cool. It's such a wonderfully designed boss that's definitely not terrible. Cool. I live. That's on me. Well, got lucky. Killed her early, but it's not like it matters anyway. Died! Yeah, I saw the plane coming from the bottom. I would have died anyway. Bollocks. Again, you need the speed and therefore get lucky because you need to go fast. If I didn't have to go this goddamn fast, that would have been fine. I would have just waited a little bit. Oh, I just wish you didn't have to mash so damn much. Be good? Well, could have been worse. Which one stops and kills me? None of them. Weird. Oh, you actually went through? Okay. I actually need to go to the left here, so... Oh, you bounced down. Okay, cool. Thanks, game. It shouts on me. I jumped too late, but, like... I don't feel like I can make this. I don't feel like I can make this. I've got to stop too many times. I've just got to pause too much to be able to go up, you know? You know, I think I can understand why Gariga quit. There was an idea somebody threw around a very long time ago while I was playing this game called I Want to Be the Idolmaster. So it's just, you know, Idolmaster, except remastered to be decent. With all the ideas we've thrown around while I've been playing this, and I'm more and more tempted to do that as time goes on. Because this really is just the worst. And all he needed was somebody to actually test play his crap for the hard stuff. Because he clearly put in the effort for the most part. I mean, Master kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. The buffs there are very much just like, hey, my saves are gone. That is genuinely pretty much the only difference on Master in like 90% of the stages. It's just like, whoops, the save points have vanished. Okay, I live. Cool. Don't know how, but sure. Really? God damn it, I went late. Gotta be joking. Ah, well, that's on me at least. All I can say about most of the decks. That dodge looks sick, and I had no control over it. Oh, come on. Followed up by that. Yeah, genuinely, the more I play this, the more I think I don't think I can jump fast enough. I really don't. Because you have to mash so fast. It's like, it's not even like mashing fast, it's like a constant rhythmic jumping quickly. And by that I mean not being off the jump button for very long. Like, if you could repress jump 1 frame after you let it go, or 2 frames I guess, because otherwise it, you know, jump cancel. But you did almost a full jump every time. I wonder if that would be faster still than, you know, doing what I'm currently doing, like trying a 6-7 frame, but like pausing between jumps for like 5 frames each time because it's hard. I tried going to the left because I need to do that for the last one, and I didn't realize they were going to bounce off each other. How come the ones on the right can go back to the left and then... Oh my god, why is that a thing? Like, that's not the worst thing in the world, but it's annoying because I died at the end because of it. Like, the one that spawned to the right can go left, and the one that spawned to the left can go right, apparently. Okay, cool, good to know. Oh, damn it. Of course that's a thing. Yep. I just had to hold left and hope again. Good spawns, thanks game. Soon, TM. Ooh, that's a problem. Ooh, that's death. Yeah, I had to do a small jump because otherwise it screws up the ending anyway. Like, I have done a big jump to survive once and it still killed me because I shot on the left-hand side. Like, while you can jump one time, still not worth it. I want to enjoy this drop so much more than I can. I mean, I do enjoy the drop still. It is a lot of fun still. I do like dropping a long way because long drops are fun. That's on me. Long drops are fun. It's just, you know, wondering whether I'll get screwed again. Cool. I'm definitely posting all the info on Twitter if I ever clear this. And if some Japanese maker or player gets mad at me, then screw him. Eden doesn't deserve that luxury. Not with this. Not by a long shot. For the record, by the way, for anyone curious, I do have something in mind if I ever reach the credits. By that I mean I have an image listing the other makers that Eden didn't. Which I am very much going to enjoy doing, and I really hope Eden sees that part. Because of course the one part of my stream that I'm aware of him seeing is when I showed off the GMK early on. While the speedrun was sucking dick. Because of course that's the one part he gets to see. He did follow me on Twitch for the record, for whatever reason. I don't know how many of the streams he's actually watched, but he did follow me on Twitch at some point. Which, man, was that terrifying after he threatened to take down the stream. Buddy! Buddy! Why would you stop there, you piece of crap? Oh my god, of course that's the one that stops. Why not both? No, I'm the letter P. That'd be my mum dropping something off. Give me a moment. I'm the letter P. The P stands for producer. It's an Idolmaster thing. I don't know why I turned the light off there. Just like, oh yeah, I've entered the household. Guess it's time to turn the light on. Wait a minute. Wait, that's not right. Yeah, that's the front door phone. That's what I used to open the front door. It was just my mom. She was dropping off some Christmas presents. Because well, some Christmas presents that I have to give to somebody else because I don't have any wrapping paper. And I didn't have the time to actually deal with it, so I asked her if she could. And she could! So it's all good. Yay! And now it's dealt with, but whenever I see my dad. At some point. There's no plan at the moment, so he said like, oh yeah, we're free at some point between Wednesday and Friday. Like, cool. My dad's really bad at making solid plans for some reason. I don't know why. It's like he doesn't want to like restrict you, it feels like. So he just makes it incredibly open. And I'm also open most of the time. Except for the one time that mattered apparently. So then it just doesn't give a time and date, even though like I said, okay, so I'm free these times, which of these will be best for you? Like, oh, well, like, those times I'm also free. Like, yes, I know, we've already had this part of the discussion. We don't need to go over it again, Father. I am already well aware of when you're free. I was just wondering when it would be best for you, because you're generally the one that has the problems here. I'm normally not the one that's causing issues in our meetups right now. Or ever. He wants me to, clearly, every single time. Except then I have before, and then he has to cancel because work gets in the way, which is why I let him do it. Because his work is the problem. Yeah. But that was like when I wasn't working for a very long time. Like, I'm free whenever. I'd like have like a week in advance planned and it would still get cancelled sometimes by him. But yeah, there's a reason I try to let him decide. Because it's clearly irrelevant what my thoughts are on the process. Doesn't really matter. It's like, can he deal with work, or can he finally decide to put it off for once? And he has sometimes. I'm not going to say he's always put work first. I wouldn't say it hasn't been frequent either. It's definitely been that. Yay, 90 hours. Ooh. Bitch, I even remembered the strat there. Oh my god. See, whereas my mum is on the opposite side, where it's just like she always seems to be free as well. And we just say like, okay, well, I'm free at these times, I'm also free at these times. Okay, is this good? Yes. Cool, problem solved. It's nice and easy there. She has work on certain times, that I know that that's when her work will be. My dad he has work at certain times, and then sometimes he gets something at random that he wasn't expecting, because that's how work is. Very frequently for him. And then he has work at more times. So just like, alright, cool, well, I may as well just leave it up to you in the first place. Therefore, we won't have this problem. I think I went too early on that one, but it worked out. Down we go, last shots. How well does he mash? Well enough. Of course, the object stopped there. And you bounce back, screw you. Okay, apparently you were a no bouncer, gotcha. I just panicked, I couldn't read it. I was trying to focus so hard on mashing to keep up. That was good jumping, but like, man, I couldn't read that last one. I was solely focused on just jumping well there. Just focused on jumping well, and then occasionally a bullet wasn't that near me. Hey Ed, the Chaos Emerald. Man, that would be funny if they were, but no. They're from, I think they're from Babel actually, they're from the Babel stage. I thought you finished writing that a while ago. I thought you said that last time that you finished writing the article. Did you refinish it? Did you have to fix something or something? Was there something to touch up? Yeah, you mentioned it last time you were here. I wasn't sure, like, maybe you meant that it's just like, ah yeah, they rejected that version and now I finished it again. Was that only 4 days ago? Man. Christmas has been busy. By that I mean, oh my god, Christmas this year was so immensely boring for me at my grandparents' house. Cause like, I don't blame them for it, but like, work has been exhausting recently and my sleep has just been ultra scuffed, as I've mentioned many a time. So I was very tired when I got there, and their house is a bunch of clocks because my granddad fixes them up. Oh, RNG, thanks game. So when I was going to sleep, it was around 11 till 4. And then at some points in and out between 4 till 8 because there's just a clock in every room. So if you're not good at sleeping with noise, and I'm not great at that, then you're gonna have a bad time. And so my grandparents are there with like my stepdad's brother and brother's wife. And there is somebody in mid-40s there as well who can talk about technology, but like for the most part it was like 50-plus-year-olds all talking about like, do you remember? And I like a history lesson, however, when I'm tired, there's only so much of that I could take, so I was just sat there for like 12 hours, just waiting for conversation to end, and then it lasted so much longer. Why did we stay for supper? What did we gain from this? I wasn't part of any of these talks. I genuinely wasn't part of any of those talks, it was so dull. Which is followed up by one of the best days, where I got to just give Christmas presents to my sister. Which weren't Christmas presents, they were just presents that happened to be at Christmas and didn't get anything in return. Which was perfect. That's not a joke, that was actually perfect. I got to give something to her that I knew that she'd like. There was 2 bags of beef jerky and a box of Millionaire Bites from Sainsbury's down the road. Which are really good chocolate things, like chocolate biscuit, chocolate cookie sort of things. Luck won't save me here, Flap. Really good, and she wasn't expecting it at all, and I knew she'd like it. And I didn't have to worry about getting something in return that I knew I wouldn't like, or didn't know I wouldn't like, you know? Because, like, half the problem is the anticipation of, like, oh boy, what am I going to have to open this time and pretend to enjoy? This year I got a box of Ferrero Rochers, which sounds really nice. However, oh, I don't like that much chocolates. It's going to take me a year to get through them, and I'm not that big a fan of them. Crap, could have gone right, but I'm not paying attention because it's boring as hell. Crap. And then I got something while I was over there. It was like a... Well, the thing doesn't really matter. I got a thing while I was meeting with them because my mum was saying she was going to get it for me. It's one of the presents, so I got it while I was there. And then my sister's boyfriend, my sister's brother, aka me, now my sister's boyfriend looked at it like, oh man, I'd really want one of those. So at some point during our conversation, because I'm not always part of that sort of talk, I just said I was going to go for a walk to my mum, and she was the only one listening. Is like, oh, okay, yeah, Nata's going to go for a walk. Walked straight out, went to the shop, stuck in my backpack, came back. Nobody noticed the two handles sticking out of my bag, one for me, one for him. I just passed that off right before we left. And then my sister checked her coat pocket and found the receipt for the thing, which I gave to them as well, just in case. I snuck in while they were having to say goodbye. My favourite pastime is being the world's worst villain. Like, haha! You never saw this coming, and I got you now! You got a gift that you like! Ooh! Genuinely makes me laugh so much. I have so much fun doing that. Just sneaking things to people that they wouldn't expect that they actually would want. So much fun. Like, how do you mash fast enough for all this bollocks? I picked the wrong side. I had to go on the left. Cool. Yeah, exactly, pass. Like, that's actually the thing I've said at least a few times now. Like, I'm not here to give the gift of obligation. Just screw that, dude. Like, I've got 3 things here that my mum was bringing around. Like, it was 2 things that I thought were funny, aka 1 thing for my stepmom, 1 thing for my dad, and then the thing I felt like I had to get for my stepmom and dad, because that's what you've got to do. Because apparently a dairy milk bar and a big bag of, like, roasted peanuts isn't acceptable enough for a Christmas present. The roasted peanuts are because he really likes the roasted peanuts. The chocolate bar is because she always complains about getting too much chocolate, so I split it into 2 parts. One part is a single chunk on the front of the dairy milk bar, of the Cadbury bar, that's gone into one of those plastic trays that you always get food in. It was something like a tray of food that I got from her ages ago, so I'm even giving it back too. And then her other present, because it's also her birthday around this time, that was on me, I should have gone left sooner. Her other present, because it's also her birthday, is the rest of the bar of chocolate in the wrapper. Because it's also her birthday, so she should treat herself. That's what I want to get. When I mentioned the dairy milk bar idea, my dad was like visibly annoyed or upset or something. I was like, oh, yeah, but you're gonna get her something else as well, right? Like, no, that was it. I'm getting her humor, and you're trying to put a price on that? Who else would tell a joke like this? If I got a big ass 20-pound cake or a dairy milk bar that was full of a joke, which one do you think I'd prefer? Because I can assure you it's not the cake. My stepmom doesn't need anything expensive. She gets that from you. I'm here to provide something of value, as opposed to money. That's phrased poorly. That's very unfair to the stuff he gets, for sure. But I can't think of how to phrase that off the top of my head very well. So yeah. Like, I think it's hilarious, but instead I also had to get some, like, 20-pound, like, not chocolate cake as well, because I do think she gets too much chocolates, and I'm sure she'd agree. No, I think will be a very nice cake, however, you know, they've also had too much food recently because of some party event that didn't go well, so, cool. It's even more worthless. Like, that's the thing I have to give as opposed to what I want to give. What I want to give is the joke, and I'm going to. What I have to give is something else, supposedly. It's like, oh, this is the worst. I'm clearly getting this because I need to, as opposed to because I think it would be a worthwhile gift. It's like, you get that as a gift, it's like, oh, cool, thanks, that's nice, I guess. like you dislike the GIF, for sure. It'll be liked. It won't be well liked, it will just be like, cool, a thing. Like finding, no, actually, I can't even think of a good example, honestly. A good reference or some sort. Like, I was gonna say, like, finding a reference to one of your games in the game. But honestly, no, that'd be really cool. That'd be well liked, for sure. Just seeing your game in other places. What's gonna be well liked is the thing that makes them laugh. I feel like that's gonna be enjoyed far more than the £20 thing is. But I don't know, maybe their love is based on money. I don't mean that in, like, to each other, I just mean in a general sense. Like, that's how you show you care, by spending a lot. I mean, I know that is how it is with some people. I'm not gonna hold that against them, I get, like, that is just a thing, and that's... Well, I'm not a fan of it, but I get it. Ah, I didn't shoot again. Son of a bitch. Almost didn't shoot again. I thought you bounced back. Oh, you did bounce backwards, but just in a different spot. Okay, cool. No, that's fine. Just keep getting trapped on each other, so I can't tell where the hell anything is. That'd be great. There is nothing in this one. Heck yeah. Oh, never mind. There was something. Fantastic. I love the bitch! Ah, that was a decent attempt. That was at least decent. I don't know if it's good enough, but it's decent. Lovely. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Pass. Yeah, I couldn't remember the phrase. Yeah, that is exactly what I was trying to think of, though. I don't know, I feel like they should know at this point that money is not how I express anything, because most part I don't have it. Yeah, I mean, he linked it to me first, so... I'm the reason he made it. I gave him the save. Yeah, boy. It's exactly what I thought. Like, you can get about halfway up, and then you can kill her. Yeah, I did show it on stream. Go with the time, Slav. I showed many things off on stream as well. I showed off my first attempt, which died at like 13 hits out of 16. I forgot to move. Yeah, I had to hope that. I screwed up. I thought it'd spawn sooner as well, though. Yeah, my first attempt with Godmo got 14 out of 16 hits. 13 out of 16 technically, but I also screwed up a jumper at some point, so I was adding a hit on for that. Cool, RNG. Wonderful, thank you. Second attempt, we're trying to alternate jumps, made it, but, you know. Oh, let's keep going too early. Speaking of early. Yeah, no, I mean, it was exactly what I thought, basically. That's just said, like, hey, you know that thing you figured out? It's true. If you just jump frame perfect every single time, you can kill her about halfway, which, like, cool. Do you want to know the thing I'm never going to be able to do? Yep. It's jump quickly. Or re-jump quickly, I guess I should say. Ooh, close. Definitely did that way too late. Yay. Screw you. I guess I could have gone to the left of that one, but I can never be sure on the fast ones, man. Yeah, I'm fully aware of, like, how close the task gets. At the moment, I honestly can't tell. Script what, the jumps? That's also come up already. And my reply is, like, cool. What do I do when I want to not jump, then? Because, you know, bullets. That's already being considered. And honestly, obviously, I just don't want to do it anyway, but even then, if I did try, I still think it would have a problem. Because if you're just constantly chaining jumps, then... Like, one guy suggested, like, oh yeah, hold shift and then just spam the numpad. And specifically one button on the numpad, which is like, cool, why not just hold shift then? It's because it's full jumping, because you're pressing the numpad, which, okay, neat idea. However, dodging If someone can come up with a better strat than just spamming shift with one hand, and admittedly there is still the strat that one guy suggested, which is like alternating fingers on the jump button. However, my shift button is like a letter big on my left shift, so that's not going to be great for me. Because for some reason that's just how this keyboard is. It's not one of the long shift buttons, it's one of the small ones. My right shift's one of the big ones. But I still need to get good at alternating between the two, and I don't know how well that would go, considering trying to alternate between shift and up was atrociously bad. Just went terribly. Not even on all the dodging, just trying to get up. Yeah, unfortunately. I do think there are other methods to do, like, if my left shift was big enough, I probably would have tried, called RNG, thank you game. I do think I probably would have tried the two-finger method, because I remember Den saying that that was something he did for shooting in Gravity Man in K2. That seemed to work really well for him. I could never get used to it. I don't know how the hell you two-finger mash. Like, something like this, but like... But the problem with that is, like, there's a bit of a difference between mashing and having a jump, because you have to pause a set amount of time whenever you jump as well. So you have to hold it before you swap, and that makes sense. Okay, you know what? I need to try the GMK again quickly. I need to figure this out again. Give me a sec. Where is this thing? Game Maker. Infinite jump speed test. Probably should have just made an EXE, but whatever. I haven't got the GMX. Which is what I made last stream to practice infinite jumping, because I need to for this boss if I want to figure out how the balls thing work. And if it's possible for me to actually clear, which I'm still honestly not sure. I'm genuinely not sure if I could clear this. I mean, without it taking like 100 hours, which... that doesn't seem very fun. More hours than all of K2 Warped. Both halves, probably. 3 final boss and extra. Or any percent and extra, I guess. Is this on stream? Yeah, cool. Like, I swear I'm only hearing one jump sound. Which means I'm not letting go enough to actually let go of the button. Like, sometimes it looks great, and then... sometimes, yeah, no, I just can't, man. I just can't. Like, there's definitely other methods that I think could work, but I just can't pull them off. Which is very frustrating, obviously. Because what am I meant to do? What am I meant to do to survive? What am I meant to do to survive? What am I gonna do to survive? Because, like, I feel like I don't jump fast enough. That's my problem. Like, I feel like I jump at a reasonable speed, and then I get bad RNG of some sort, because obviously I'm gonna get bad RNG. One of these sections, there's like 18 sections or something, is gonna have bad RNG. 2, 3, if I kill her in the top one, I'm just gonna die, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's about halfway. About 16, yeah. 9, 10, that 11? No, 11, sure. The exact number doesn't matter anyway. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. I screwed that one up. Yeah, it's about 16 sections, I'd say. Ah, of all the things to die to. Man, I read everything so well on the way up there. Yeah, I've got to do about 1 damage a section, basically. Which isn't that bad if you just think about how slow she moves when she's not being hit, but it's when she has been hit that you lose all the time, so... Because she moves faster than you can jump. But you've got to do about 1 damage a section, and that just doesn't seem possible sometimes when you get unlucky. Like, if the bounces just get in the way and you're just stuck jumping on the spot like an idiot, not going up anywhere, it's just over from there. And then you've got to mash even more. It's like, okay, cool. This is hard enough already, and now you want me to mash even harder? Like, man. What am I supposed to do with this? I turned around for a frame. That was really too much. God damn it. I could have had that too. I saw that one. Didn't react in time. Yeah, it's just like, I get so far and it's just like, oh, well, I guess I got bad RNG. I'm not jumping up for like a second. And just a single second's just so much. Very hard and above. Doesn't exist on hard. Only exists on very hard and master. Yeah, it's definitely not on easy. Yeah, no, certain areas only unlock on harder difficulties, which is actually kind of cool in a way. Like, there's reasons for it and all. Like, beginner has like 8-ish areas or something. Might actually be 8, yeah. Medium has 9? 10? I think it's 10. Then hard is 12, and yeah, I think it's like 9. It's either 8 or 9, I forget, then 10, then 12, then 13. Just being 13. And then 14 on Master because extra stage, which nobody will ever see, because, you know. I really am tempted to just do like a God mode playthrough, because nobody's ever clearing this. Like, I know that would upset some people. Like, how long has it been at this point? Even then, there's still games up from ages ago. Yeah, but like... I know I'm trying to find ways to justify being an asshole. I realize that. And I should just not do it. But I do want people to be able to see it for themselves. Just for the sake of seeing it, so that we can all understand. Seriously, nothing changes on this. I'd actually have to implement dev tools to be able to beat this on Master, probably. Beat this fight on Master. Because it would just be too much for me otherwise. I don't know if the creator's beaten it or not. It probably hasn't. But the thing is, like, by that logic, like, all Rukito games, you know, Rukito can't beat his games. So I don't think that logic specifically is reasonable. I have no idea how to dodge that one. Like, Rukito's notorious for not being able to beat his own games. But they're still pretty good, so... depending on who you ask. He's got good test players, I guess. Don't really like Rukito stuff, fair enough. I've not played much of it, though. The ones I have played seem cool, though. But they were also the more adventure-y type ones than just, you know, needle and triggers. I don't know, maybe it was just GR that I played. Alright, so yeah, cheers for watching. Good luck with your article in the new year, whenever that happens. Death, and I missed a shot, so it doesn't really matter. Oh no, SSR1 I am aware is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, I do remember hearing about that, but like GR was pretty cool. From what I played of it. Not perfect, for sure. But like, it was pretty cool. Yeah, no, I do remember hearing SSR1 is kind of just terrible. Crap, I went right, please. Too far over, fair enough. Yeah. I live. I die. Yeah, I knew that was too far over there. Knew I wasn't making that one. Seriously, come on. I swear, like, when that happens, it's just because two of these egg things are exploding on the same circle somehow. It's too close together. Game screws up and doesn't know how to handle it. Yeah. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, nobody else test played this stuff for some reason. Cool. Granted, for some reason, supposedly people test played medium. They still thought that the end of screen 2 on round 2 was... Screen 2 in Metrocross was still acceptable, so... I don't know how I feel about their test players either. Because that is some atrocious garbage. They probably got lucky quickly, that's why. That's my guess. I mean, sure. I won't argue with that. I mean, I've done it. For better or worse. Some cases worse, some cases better. No, it can be test playing still. You can still, like, if you're good enough, you can still figure out whether something's reasonable or not from that. I'm not gonna say it's the best test playing. It's definitely not perfect. Oh, trust me, I found some bullcrap in some games with God mode. Definitely found some bullcrap with God mode in that. Jesus. That was some rough RNG. But I'm not going to tell you it balances things perfectly, because that would be untrue for sure. It's gonna stop. That one was okay. I forgot to shoot again. Man, I keep... Okay, apparently you're a horizontal then. Good to know. Hi. I would like to go left, please. Why would I... that's on me. I don't know why I tried going around that one. I'm always just trying to hug the spikes, it seems, at the moment. Decent mashing. Good mashing there, I think. Crap. Definitely decent RNG. The attempts like that make me think maybe there's a chance. That was decent mashing. There wasn't much downtime there. But like, it's so hard to tell. So hard to tell for sure. Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you that like God mode is like the only like if you only test with God mode it makes it perfect, because that would be untrue for sure. But you can still find things with God mode in terms of balance and realize, oh yeah, this is kind of scuffed. For example, if your objects spawn outside of the screen and then you have to run into that side of the screen, I think you could find that problem with God mode. I managed to find it without God mode multiple times. Thanks, Metrocross. Oh, I'm going to break you, you stupid game! What was that? Oh my god! What was I meant to do there? Yeah, no, that was a good attempt. I'm happy with that one, but like, man! What was I meant to do there? Dude! Oh my god, I'm just writing down a couple of the things. Like, were those PBs? I don't know. Climb does look kind of fun. Yeah, I won't disagree with that. I didn't forget to shoot, yeah. No, like I've always said, I don't think that like this is a bad boss for the most part. It's just got one aspect that screws everything over. That being the infinite jump speed. If you just didn't have to jump so fast, it would be fine. If it didn't try to murder your wrist as you play. But it's very, like, again, to repeat, he has said, like, good luck with this Boshi boss. And, like, that is just what it is. It's just like, if you can't mash fast enough, you lose. Except instead of shooting quickly, is jumping quickly. Yeah, I'm just using single shift in the end. I couldn't get anything else to work for me, and also be able to dodge well, unfortunately. So it's just, you know, single shift and hoping. Ah! If I hadn't bounced back, I would have been fine there. That would have been fine. Yeah, I'm just using a single shift and just mashing as much as I can. Which seems to be going okay. I'm not gonna say it's flawless, but... all the other methods have flaws in terms of trying to survive. And that's kind of important. I do think, like, alternating fingers on the shift button might be a good idea, but my shift button's small, so it's a bit hard for me to do that. And I'd have to get used to it too, so yeah, well, screwed up, whatever. So there's a couple of reasons that might be a bit of a problem for me. But, like, if things come to it, I am willing to try that out in, like, 40 hours time from now, most likely. Because for now, it seems like it's okay. I've not gotten very far in the climb yet, so I don't know how good this really is. Considering, like, when I'm doing it without being able to die, my PB is, like, one section from the top. I'm not exactly that close. Maybe I'm not mashing well enough. I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. But that's the point of today. Today's stream is meant to be about figuring out whether this works or not. And if it does, cool. And if it doesn't, well, I don't know, find another strat or stop playing, I guess. I said before that then you always know there's a chance of that. Playing this piece of crap. Go far over. Don't get screwed. Cool. Don't get screwed. Thank you, game. I just wanted to mash. I just wanted to mash. Why did that one bounce off? I don't know what I was going to do there. Wrist is feeling alright so far, which is always a good sign. Obviously, I've still got a long way to go for a good attempt. Maybe I'll get screwed over in a bit. Oh, yeah, I need to mess up. Like, obviously, I've got to go a lot longer for a good attempt than what I'm currently doing. But, like, so far it feels okay, getting through, like, what, 3 sections? Heck yeah, I got through 1/6 of the distance. Let's go! Ah, crap. Why is it like this? Okay, that bounced off and saved me. Probably should have died there. But cool. Oh, come on. No, that was moving down? That was moving down? Screw you. I'm actually just going to double check. How many sections did I get through in that, like, PB last time? As long as the video loads. I think things are actually starting to scroll a little bit. Things are starting to scroll down a little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing the video. That's fine. Okay, let's watch this together quickly. Because it's more interesting than just watching a man stare at a screen. Speed up a little bit. So, 1, 2. I don't know if I count the first one or not, but I think I will for now. 3, 4, 5. That was scuffed. Okay, 5. That's not too bad. And what were you? This was not a PB attempt. Okay, what the hell was this then? Where was the other one? Oh, let's just change this song quick. There we go. 1, 2, because I feel like this was one of the good ones. 3, 4, 5. Ah, that was also 5. Well, there you go then. Alright. Cool, my PB is currently 5. I don't know how much damage it was, but I wasn't counting that. I was just counting the distance, so... Alright. Something to keep in mind, at least. Hey, Nameless, thanks very much. If only the projectiles didn't bounce off each other. See, here's the thing. I've said this before. I don't think that's that bad. I don't think the projectiles bouncing each other is that bad. The problem is how fast you have to infinite jump. If you had more time, you just wait for the projectiles to move away a little bit. Or, you know, go around to the other half of the screen and then carry on up. Like, that part's not the problem. The problem is the fact that you've got to go up quickly while they also bounce off each other. That's on me. I tried going too early again. But I don't think them bouncing off each other necessarily is a problem. Because really, you can technically read all of that. Like, that's all readable at that point. It's not easy, but it's readable. And sometimes a projectile comes from out of nowhere from the ceiling. But again, if you had time to wait, you could see that coming, think, oh no, there's something out of nowhere that I wasn't expecting. I've got to now go back down, otherwise I'll die. And then you would. Except because of how the boss is. You can't go down. Going down just isn't... If you go down, that's it. Your run's dead. You just won't make it up in time. Yeah, that's on me. You just won't make it in time if you go back down. At all. Like, oh, you dropped a little bit? Oh, that's a shame, isn't it now? Real pity on that one. Well, I know you're only a third of the way up the screen, but I guess he runs over. Like, oh, okay, cool. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it now? Always so glad. Am I winning? Define winning. Getting okay attempts? Sure. Getting close to clearing? Nah. God, no. God, no. Nothing close yet. Current PB, as far as I'm aware, is I've gotten through 5 sections on the way up. Couldn't tell you how much damage it was, I wasn't counting. But there were two attempts that felt decent, so I think the damage was probably on pace. Which is why I mentioned them. There's like 16-ish on the way up, by the way. There wouldn't be so many dense pockets of them. So here's the thing, there is another version of this boss where they don't bounce off each other. It's still kind of hard. I do get what you're saying, but like... Again, like, if there was a dense little section on the right side, it means you could just go around to the left side and just go over it or something. So it's not a problem there. That's my thought on it, at least. And there is also a version of this boss where they don't bounce off each other and it still took me an hour, and it's nerfed in other ways as well. You'll still get a lot of things bouncing in the same area for a little bit sometimes. My problem with that boss was I was going too fast. Had a lot less health than I was expecting, so I was thinking, you know, this, then it wasn't. If I hadn't bounced back, I would have had that. I actually read one of them. Yeah, I really don't think the dense pockets are that bad. And even then, sometimes when you do get a dense pocket, you can still deal with it. It's just a case like if a fight's long enough, you're bound to get something that's a bit of a pain, you know? And it feels like for something like this, you're just going to get a dense pocket every so often. There's 18 sections of them. Sometimes that will happen. Most likely. Obviously, if you're lucky enough, I'm sure you could just avoid all of them. just not get anything. But like, if you do, they're generally still dealable. It's just that you can't stop for the most part, otherwise, bad things. As I've repeated a few times. Like, I feel like it's more like a symptom so much as the cause, you know? Like, it's a thing, sure. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, because I very much hope I'm phrasing it well that it's saying that I don't think you're wrong. They definitely exist. I just also don't think they're all that bad, for the most part. I went down. I thought he was going to bounce backwards. That was a risk on me. I took that shot. I took that shot and it didn't pay off. Fair enough, that's on me. I saw that one coming a mile off. I was like, I don't know if it's going to bounce backwards or go another way, but oh well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, that was good mashing as well. I guess I'm getting better at mashing. I think I'm getting better at mashing jump. Specifically mashing jump, by the way. Not shoot. Why would I ever need a mash shoot in a fat game? I don't know, maybe I'm having like a moment of focus again, that sort of a thing. Okay, well, that's not great. It worked out. Why did you stop there? This one's not been so great in the mashing, I'm gonna be honest. Bollocks, that's on me. I tried going to the right too. Good bouncing. Oh, you're in the right place for good bouncing. Oh, this gives my hands a moment at least. Oh god, it's one of these. Yeah, no, I've seen that happen before. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing sometimes. Very rarely, but sometimes. Also, you died? You're playing on a 1 HP version? I didn't know that existed. Oh, wait, the death version. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that does exist, doesn't it? Doi. 950. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's really good. That's a stupidly good attempt if you're trying to one-hit that. Ah. Okay, they bounced off each other. Cool. I'm getting good attempts at the bottom. That's nice. I don't think I'm getting screwed so much. I don't know if it's because I'm paying more attention or because I'm getting lucky. But regardless, I'm happy about that. Like, I'm glad to die less on the way down. That's always nice. I have screwed up. And I double jumped. Well. And I forgot to shoot. Cool. It's very much 99% of the time it doesn't do anything like that. Like, if that actually happens, you get immensely unlucky for that sort of a thing, which really sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, it can definitely shred a wall for sure. I know, maybe I didn't play it enough. It didn't feel like it was that likely, though, to me. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't disagree with that either. And so we go round again. I almost don't say because I don't know if I'm going to die at the end there. Let me to the right, please. Like, yeah, why? Please, sir. I need you to come back so I can... Ah, balls. Yeah, no, that was over. Ah. I do wonder if it was designed around 1 HP, though. It was designed around the whole, you know, multi. I don't know, actually. I do wonder if there was even any thought in that. It was just designed to be a fun avoidance as opposed to clearing, you know? Because I do think it's fun. For sure. Ah, I'll look at something. Didn't you say you were gonna go to sleep or something, Ed? Oh, we're playing Pikmin, I'm pretty sure that's true. Ooh, wasn't sure I was making around that one. Well, that's the last burst I have to care about until the end. Ooh. Ah, bollocks. I really are, huh? Interesting, cool. I can't tell if that's true or not because it's you saying it. Ah, it was on me. Damn it. I keep doing this right now. Seriously, I got this, like, bite on the inside of my lip, and I can't tell what it is, like a bite or something else. Yeah. Basically once. Well, I mean, it was a tournament game. So. You're not wrong. There were two parts to the tournament. The first one was the blind play with infinite HP, and then the second part was see how far you can get with 50 hits. And by 50 hits, I mean you actually had to die. Resetting didn't count. Really? That one clipped me? Screw you. Yeah, I feel like clearing wasn't really the goal when they made it. They were just trying to make something fun and cool. And in that sense, I think they succeeded with flying colours. Alright, see ya. Thanks very much, I hope it goes well. I've had attempts now, that's nice. More than I can say for the first 3 hours of the stream. First 2.5 hours of the stream? It's been 3 hours now, hasn't it? Yeah. Oh, not 3 yet. Oh yeah, first 2.5 hours still. Yay, getting an attempt going, finally. Only took me ages to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Right, that's the last hit. Crap. Oh, that was way lower to the bottom than I realised. Ah, that shape's a square. That shape is a square no matter what it looks like, and that's really annoying. Because it's always a square. Ah, I went late. Fair enough. Slowly moving through key pick. I mean, it's a puzzle game, that makes sense. Play it for an hour, come back later. Seriously, I can't play puzzle games for more than an hour, it seems. I just, like, my mind gets exhausted way too easily. I don't know how that works, but there seems to be a surprisingly consistent thing. If I ever get a PB past halfway, I'm probably going to want a clip of that. 95? Oh wait, lockpick. Yeah, sorry. Oh, key pick even. Sorry. You say key pick, and I was immediately thinking Watson's game because that's the new one. Yeah, key pick's quite the thing. Lucky. Like, it's kind of nothing that you have to worry about until 80s, and then suddenly it just skyrockets. Yeah, I knew I was going to shoot too early. I didn't want to shoot late like last time again. I jumped too early. I knew that was on me. Bollocks. Knew I jumped into that one. And then there's like 84 or 87 or something is just some flaw that just everybody struggles with. Don't know why they do, but they do. Fair enough. It'll definitely teach you some of the gimmicks. Credit where it's due, I do think his tutorials are pretty good. Like, he tutorializes things well, regardless of what you think of the actual screens. Lockpick is a tough game. Mostly because Watson made it, so of course it is. Or at least it's not on the platforming side for once. Stick dodge, let's go. Sure. Yay. Bitch. I went for that one. I tried to go through that. I should have gone around to the side and I knew it, but like, that was kind of screwed already. Because of how that started. I mean, I imagine most people would like lockpick a lot more, yes. Because like, it's not got a lot of like the downtime, the rinsing, repeating from the early game as well. Like just running back and forth very slowly. Which is why Watson has a speed up mode. To let you run faster, exactly because that was one of the problems in key pick. I'd say the puzzles are probably better, but I don't have much experience with them other than seeing a couple on stream. They seemed cool. A couple of them seemed like you could like brute force sort of puzzles, but then like there clearly is some thought put into it, so you can always brute force a puzzle. Put in enough numbers, like eventually it's gonna work. Supposedly. Sure doesn't feel that way sometimes when you just try every option except for the correct one. Yeah, one of like 1,000 fan games to play. That's for sure. We're talking about lockpick specifically, right? Not puzzles in general. That one exploded early. Interesting. Alright, getting to the end. Oh, bitch, why? Yeah, that was the one thing I did hear as like a sort of complaint as well, like maybe he has too much going on by the end. Yeah, lockpick, okay. But I only heard that from one person, but that's mostly because I wasn't really watching the end of the game for the most part, so... And honestly, it's Watson, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Like, Watson doing too much stuff, yeah, that sounds about right. Yay, I didn't die this time, let's go. Must feel weird for anyone that's a fan of Idolmaster streams, seeing this game last... Good, thanks. Last longer than 2 hours. Because seriously, because all the other players of this game were Japanese, every single time their streams only last like 2 hours max for some reason. I could not explain to you the reason for that. Like, I could understand if it was like they want to play at their best while they're playing this. However, that's a common thing in general, so I don't think that's the reason. I don't know what the reason is. Just a thing they do, I guess. Hey, not getting screwed. I've gone past the second problem part so many times now in a row, and then I die afterwards. I don't know what's killing me. Just one thing or another. I mean, of all the things. Man! Really? I wasn't far enough to the side this time? Normally it's because you're too far over and then you can't squeeze between the spike because if that object bounces off wall, you can't squeeze between objects and spike. I've never had it that the object's been too slow for me, so I can't get past it in time. That's a new one. Actually, shouldn't have pressed right there. Cool. That is a new one. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting decent attempts. I definitely am going to need to give this another run. I'm going to need to give this another stream to figure things out for sure, I guess. Because, I mean, that's the problem. Like, obviously I'm going to get better at this boss. But the problem is, will I be good enough? Because as soon as I can get to the top, logically I can get down. Logically. Obviously that doesn't mean too much because, like, again, Dorothy's done it, twice in, like, 80 hours. Don't hold me to that, I don't know the exact number for sure. I just know that he has made it to the down part and it's taken him a long time. A very long time. So, like, just because you can make it to the down part doesn't mean you can get to the end if, you know, you keep getting screwed over. I'm pretty sure he's been on this boss for 80 hours at this point, yeah? I feel like people keep not understanding what I mean when I say nobody's cleared this. It wasn't for lack of trying. Of course it bounced off the spikes. Not been for lack of trying that people haven't cleared this. Of course they bounced off each other and both bounced backwards. Yeah? No, 80 hours, I'm pretty sure he's at that now. He entered the boss at 88. And according to the last stream, he's at like 160 or something. You would want to play for 80 hours. I mean, I think a lot of people would say that about Big Kid, and yet here we are. I mean, there's not many people that have played it for 80 hours, credit where it's due. Dorega probably didn't. He played the main game up to this boss for 80 hours at least, considering he beat it twice. Fugu, I imagine, will probably go for 80 hours, considering he's already at 273 by the time we reach this boss. Dorothy is just determined to beat this, I'm fairly certain, for some reason, on this difficulty. Probably because it's Eden, and Eden's well respected or something there on the Japanese side. You! Ah, the teleporting ones are the worst. What am I meant to do about that? Okay, so it sounds like you're not... Yeah, no, I mean, I like Big Kid a lot. It's a fun grind to just, like, not think. I also enjoyed it to just, you know, see if I could make progress. It wasn't even something I was trying to clear. I was just trying to play it because it was fun. It just, you know, something to listen to music to. Can't play any other fan game and turn the sound off. The only thing you can really do that for is Needle, and that's boring. So, Big Kid was great for that. Also, I liked how it leveled up over time. Like, whenever every single, like, new phase of, like, a new difficulty range. Like, 0 to 20, 20 to 40, so on and so forth. First time I hit 3 fruits a shot was, like, a big deal for me. I was so excited about that. That was really cool. Like, I'd basically beaten the fight as far as I was concerned. I was probably more excited about getting to phase 3 than I was about actually clearing. Yeah, making progress in that was fun. And that was the harder version. But I'm also somebody that's pretty good at just taking my time with things and not rushing and, you know, screwing it up, as shown by many people who dislike the Crimson fight. Like, I'm fine with that stuff. Patience is definitely one of the things I'm strong at. Yeah, Crimson's got a lot more going on, but like it still has the same like if you rush you die problem, and for some people they just can't handle that. Like they really can't. Okay, that one just bounced off itself. See, I don't know about Big Kid and K2 so much. Big Kid and Love Trap has strats to it though. That thing genuinely has strategy. And if you don't, you lose. Ah. Cool mistake. Thank you, game. Die. It bounced. Oh, never mind then. Hand it quickly. Big Kid 2 restricted. Love Trap, Big Kid genuine, like, doesn't have iframes. No, I know. Iframes aren't the problem in Love Trap. It's the problem in terms of how long it takes from the start of the fight. It sure as hell isn't by the end. And that's the long part of the fight. I'm pretty sure my clear took me about 9 minutes of Love Trap Big Kid. 4.5 minutes were those last 20 hits. The iframes are not the thing that you're worried about. It's because if you shoot at the wrong time, you screw up. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that either. Also found it weird, they actually buffed it in Love Trap. K2, sorry. Yeah, it was on me, I screwed up the route. They actually buffed it in K2 because the fruit from the right comes first. And that's so much harder than the original. Like, the fruit from the right is actually one of the hardest fruit that they spawn. Partly because of how long it takes to get over. And partly because of the fact it goes with the bullets and, yeah, the height and everything. Genuinely one of the most difficult parts, and that's what they start the fight with. Like, if they started it vertically, like in Love Trap, it would be so much faster. Not least of all because it would get out of the way sooner. I forgot the strat there. Good. Yeah, no, I will admit that can be a bit of a problem in the original. Your strats have to be around that, based around that as well. But like, I will fully admit that like, if you get a lowish bounce, like a more horizontal bounce, then sometimes with double bullet you'll just die. Thankfully, there's only 2 fruits, so it's not that hard to deal with. But yeah, no, there's no double bullets in K2. Funnily enough, that's actually nerfed in extra because they're faster. It's actually easier to deal with because of that. I'm really tempted to just show off my Big Kid Extra BB at this point again, because it's fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun, like, boss to take your time on. It was fun for me to just chill with. Like, whenever I played Big Kid, my thought wasn't, I want to play Big Kid and let's listen to music while doing it. It's like, I want to listen to music, and I'll play Big Kid while doing that. Yeah, see, the best part is that's Fluka screwing up. That was a bug. You're not supposed to be able to go to the bullets, neither that or Crimson. But Fluka screwed up the water, which is also why you don't get your double jump back the instant you hit the water. You hit it when you hit max full speed in the water. It's cool as a strat, but I definitely could never get used to it. I played a lot of the original Big Kid at that point, so I'm not entirely surprised. The hardest part for me of K2's Big Kid was actually just dealing with the fact that you jump at a regular height now as opposed to neck on water. Couldn't handle it. Could not handle that. It was too hard. Every time I full jumped out, it went way higher than I was expecting it to. It was like, this is wrong. I don't like this. I want scuffed water back. Easier to deal with. That was on me. I was reading the one for the right that was bouncing back and forth. But yeah, that bug is definitely not intentional. As cool as it is. As far as I'm aware, it's only in Big Kid and Crimson somehow as well, and I don't know how it's only in that water, but alright. I can't tell if I'm reading the bouncing on the way back up poorly now. I might be. Yeah, I don't know. If you like something enough, you'll try to play it for as many hours until you clear. People play TIS for 100, so... Wolfie played TIS for 100, which seems weird nowadays. Imagining him grind something for more than 3. Big Kid Boss with power. Oh my god, that thing had frustrated me because I had to clear it faster because of the timer. If I didn't have to rush it, I feel like, because, you know, game time, I feel like I would have enjoyed that far more. But it's just, it's not a good type of boss that works with having to rush for a game. It really doesn't. Shut up, Moose. I'm playing this for 100 hours instead. Getting further in it too. Not this boss, this game in general. Ooh, close one. No teleport, no teleport, okay. Why? Why did you bounce back to the right? Come on. I don't even know which the save file is anymore, that's the real problem. I just got a bunch of save files of various online versions, I don't know which one's TIS. So I try to keep them all separate. I think it's at like 15 or something, I don't know. Ooh, close. Well, going late on this one. Bitch, this is why I don't try to go to the side. That one's on me. Ah! This is why I don't go to the wall. This is why I don't go to the wall, and, like, on this one. This is why I'm always going to the left and not the right. There, I definitely could have dodged it as well, because I could have gone to the right. Because otherwise it bounces off the wall and then it kills me, and then I am sad. But eventually. It's still really cool that you cleared TIS while using the online tool, though. I'm glad somebody did it. I know I cut it close, but yeah, thanks. Luck won't save me here. Oh, there's train wreck. I need a mash too well, and then sometimes RNG's a problem. Well, I mean, RNG technically isn't a problem. I could always just wait longer, but you know, if I do that, then that means I got to mash even better, and that's hard. Okay, doing the side one. Even assuming that didn't bounce back, wow, that whole section sucks. That whole part sucks there. Jesus. That was a terrible punch. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a couple of okay attempts. I'm not going to say anything good, because if I don't get past halfway on the climb, I'm not even close. Because obviously halfway up means, hey, now you're going to start struggling with pressing jump for so hard. Like, for so long. I've gotten, like, almost halfway. Twice. Died to RNG that wasn't that hard, but I made a mistake. Pause. Need to go later, and I know it, but I don't. There you go, thank you. Yeah, luck won't save me here, unfortunately. This is all about them mashing skills. And boy, do I not have those. I do feel like I'm getting better at mashing jump, but like, it's so hard to say for sure. Because it's mashing jump. And I'm not even close to the top, so you can't really tell how well it's going until you get near the end. Not least of all because obviously you slow down mashing it halfway through the thing, because like, mashing jump for a minute is kind of exhausting. You know? God, bitch, come on. Of course I got screwed over again. I could definitely see how somebody could play this for 100 hours. Because you just tune out for the way down, and that's how you lose 100 hours. Because it kills you on the way down multiple times, and it takes up to a minute every time. I don't know why I did it that way, but it worked out. Never mind. Shouldn't turn around and shoot, apparently. Dune TM. Oh, I'm really excited for like 4 hours from now as well. A bunch of friends are opening the Secret Santa fan games that they did. Gonna be some giant online get-together that will not be streamed. Very much looking forward to that. What happened to Sanctus playing Lucky? He got better at Lucky? Or just, he got lucky? Oh, he played it for 100 hours. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you tune out. Easily, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him at all. That game sucks. 30 hours. Oh, that's not so bad. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, I guess I'm staying on the left side then. Doesn't matter which side you climb on, as long as you're on the right side by the end. Not sure how I feel about this right now because of that. I don't feel like my mashing is very good though. I just straight up didn't even see that one. That was on me. Crap. I didn't feel like my mashing was good, so I was just trying to focus on that. I didn't even see the bullet. I didn't feel like my jumping was very good for that one, so... Yeah. But like, even if I'd survived longer, that attempt wouldn't have mattered. I would have just spent a minute mashing, killing my arm. Killing my wrist and dying slowly outside. Like, it's so easy for an attempt to look decent, especially at the start. And that's the part of the problem as well. Like, any attempt looks good at the beginning when you've, like, got, like, 4 or 5 hits and it looks like a lot. Then you get halfway and suddenly you can realize where the problems are, where you've been, like, half a second slow on each one for some reason. How do I keep going too early on that one? Why does it spawn there sometimes? Ah! I really wish my first shot would stop missing. Okay, thank you. Go. I really thought it had been long enough for them to not do that, but I forgot it takes 10 seconds. Yes, that is a thing, isn't it? It stops after 10 seconds, not 3 to 4 for that one. That one felt alright, but I guess it was only the start of it still, whatever. It's more just like, ah, cool, and now I've got to go do it down again. Like, now I've got to do the drop again. And to finish the sentence, now I've got to do the drop again and hope I don't get screwed over. Whoops, too late. Hey, Tapras, how's it going? How hard's the climb? Pretty hard. Not gone halfway yet. It's about a solid minute of mashing jump and trying to jump well. So, you know, not including the dodges that you sometimes have to do. Just mashing jump for a solid minute is pretty rough. Oops. Ooh, screw that one up. Don't know why that spawned so far over again, but okay. It does that sometimes. Ah, no! Aha! I live! Somehow. I did bounce back off the thing on the right. Son of a bitch. Bollocks. I saw that go past me and I was focused on the fish above me. Ah. So yeah, that was one section done, Tapras. There's about 16 of them at least. I don't know the exact number, I kind of lost count a few times. Yeah. A solid minute of that. I think you can get a decent idea of how hard it is just from looking at that one part I just had. Sometimes you get easy RNG and you barely have to read anything. Sometimes you get those. And you just sat there like, ah. Well, ain't that a problem? Just a little bit. Yeah, the boss is exactly the same on Master and Very Hard, except for she has 1 more HP on the climb. Which itself alone is ridiculous. Like, that is the scariest buff to Master that any of the bosses have. Despite how small of a change it is. But still, that is also the only change. That was fine. Yeah, it's this one. I always forget when I need to do the late one. Oh, it spawned weird again. Alright. Yay. Oh, that one matters too much. The next one is the problem. Oh, fine. You go late. I forgot to shoot. Well, it's over. Ah, I hate when I do that. I genuinely just get so caught up with just falling. It's like, wait a minute. There's something missing here. Oh yeah, it's the boss. Whoops. My bad. I didn't need it right. Ah. I do find it really funny though that if you can beat this boss on Very Hard, you can basically beat it on Master. Because you're basically already playing it on Master anyway. You just have to go very slightly faster. Which admittedly, it's already balls hard, but like, there's not... If you can do Very Hard, it's not that much of a difference. Just be better at mashing forehead. There is supposed to be another buff, however it doesn't have player killer because Eden's dumb. So... Because he screwed up again. And admittedly, missing player killer on an object, not the hardest thing in the world. Ah, maybe they bounced off them, I don't know, but they didn't seem to be solid, so I don't see why they would. Ah, what wonderful RNG that I have to deal with here. It's such a good time. It's so wonderful. Nothing ever goes badly on this boss when you fall to the floor. Yeah, no, we said that a few times. It's very much test play equals no. No, one of the, like, earliest streams I had, Rainy said that apparently Eden said in Dorothy's chat. Which just means it's, like, fourth-hand info, so I'm not entirely convinced, obviously. But, like, Eden said that it wasn't test played. There's, like, something on very hard... I can't remember if Rainy said that very hard mode in general wasn't test played, or just this boss wasn't test played. But it definitely was no test play. Master is definitely not. Like, there's no way. No way that's test played. Again, this boss literally has objects that supposedly don't kill you as far as I can tell from GMK. So, yeah, good job there. Yeah, there's meant to be, like, in between every section here, right in the middle of it, like, where the two spike tips touch, and then in the middle of those two, there's supposed to be some, like, circle of cats or something. And I assume those cats are supposed to kill you, because that would make it harder, because you can't go through the middle of the room. However, they don't. They also have the bat sprite offset for some reason, even though they don't have a bat, so I don't know if that scuffs it up. Granted, I guess it doesn't matter if they don't kill you anyway. So yeah. As far as I can tell, literally the only difference between very hard and master is she has 1 more HP on the climb, and there is nothing changed otherwise. Pause. Pause. Oh, what wonderful RNG you have! All the best to kill you with, my dear. That was Eden's equivalent of one of those storybooks, by the way. You can tell it's a bit more closer to the original idea that the Grimm brothers had than the fluffed up version made for children later on. I did not do that right, but okay, it worked out. Yeah, it's called Kotori and the Big Bad Bullet. I don't have any fancy names for Kotori or whatever, so I was gonna go like green hair Kotori or whatever the hell. I remember to shoot, it's fine. Definitely didn't forget that. Again, oh my god, I just had to wait for a solid like 3 seconds for them to move away. I had to wait for so long for them to move out of the way there. Crap, well, my bad. They even didn't come towards me either. Like, I genuinely had to wait so stupidly long. Ugh. Sorry, Prince, I'm afraid I can't shoot you too. Even if you say that. It does make me tempted, though. I kind of figured those two would bounce off each other back the way they came there. I hope they'd bounce off each other. I keep taking my risk and it's not paying off right now. That's on me. I don't know if I could have made it to the left of the green car though. I don't think that one would have worked out. I just had to pause for a moment again. And I keep trying to go too fast, because, you know, I got to. Because I got to go too fast, or I lose. That. Alright, kill myself. The task killed her about halfway up. So, if you can just frame perfectly jump, not that precise. Like, if you can just press jump again after letting go of jump, that was lucky. Pretty much perfectly every time, then, you know, quite a bit of time. However, if you're human, and try to pause for some of the dodges, because, you know, sometimes that happens. Damn it, that's on me. I knew I was too far to the left anyway. Like there, for example, you know, that was a lot of wasted time just having to go to the right. Then, you get a lot less time. Because you've got to dodge. Yeah, no, if you get lucky, you can just go straight up all the time. I can barely make it. Crap. If you're perfect on your jumps, you can kill her around halfway. Because, like, yeah, Kyoshi made an unoptimized task. It was a bit above halfway when the boss died. But, like, how many jumps do you have to do? It's like at least 200 jumps. The minimum. I'd love to see a jump counter, actually. That'd be interesting. So you'd have to do basically frame perfect. Not on the jump height, just on doing another jump afterwards. You know, like, effectively 200 bunny 4.5s in a row sort of a thing. Without the bunny hop. Oh my god, saying it like that makes it sound so insane. Which is why it's damn it! Which is why it's never gonna happen. Nobody's clearing this that early. Nobody is clearing this that early on the way up. It's just too much. Not least of all because obviously RNG. Which, you know, you've already seen how that puts a bit of a dent in things. In how much time I have remaining. Oh, really? That didn't make it round, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer the question of how optimized does this have to be, because, like, it's unreasonable. What do you mean by optimized? Like, I can lose a lot of frames compared to a task, sure. So I can't really answer the question. In a sense, not very. In reality, because, like, nobody's ever getting close to that, like, pretty goddamn precise. It's gotta be pretty goddamn optimized. You gotta do a pretty goddamn good job. Like, you can Deathless K3 Stage 1, doesn't mean anybody has. I don't know, I'm just stating it in various ways, so I'm not getting a response, I'm not understanding the question, really, so... Okay, not dead, cool. Yeah, it's a little below halfway, it's a little above halfway, and that's because Kyoshi didn't really optimize it, so... Which, fair enough. Oh my god, that was so many there. Like, he paused for quite a bit on certain jumps and whatnot. Really? You bounced down, you piece of crap? Man. Like, he killed her around here-ish, I'd say. Maybe a bit below here, but it is around there, basically. Not being a perfect task, obviously. Wasn't close to a perfect task, for sure. He wasn't constantly jumping. Oh wait, oh sorry, I misread that as like kill her in half the time somehow. No, the task didn't come close. No, what? Task barely managed to kill her in time. Are you sure that was the task video and not just me playing with God mode? Genuine question. Cause like, where's the task? I opened that up a while ago. I can re-show it. Sure, why not? There we go. I'd get this out of the way. Scene, thing. Skip to the bottom. And this is the task. So yeah, you can see like Kyoshi's pausing at points here. not constant jumping, as you can tell from the sounds. But, like, this is perfect rejump, so... You know. Like, it basically looks like he's constantly ascending, and I'm definitely not, because I let go of jump for longer. Yeah, so, like, this is what I mean about it not being a perfect task, and Kyoshi said the same. Like, this... There you go, pause to, like, 5 frames or whatever the hell. And... dead hit. There you go. So it's a bit over halfway. That's how far I was. I don't know what video you were watching. It sure wasn't that one. Yeah, no, task kills are... Task kills are way before the top. A person doesn't. Maybe you're watching Dorothy's clear of her on the way up? I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea what video you saw. Oh, a ghost. That's the ghost from from Taro Druaga, isn't it? Nice. Bitch, come on. No, I said if I continue. I mean, I've said that from before I started playing this game on this difficulty toy line, multiple times. It's far from the first time I've said, like, I may not beat this game, and I knew that from the get-go. I knew how this boss was. I was fully aware of that. Dorothy's already spent 80 hours on this boss. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd have to spend the same if I cared to beat it. Because, I mean, infinite jump nonsense. I'm already up to 10. Just the last 2 streams. Also, my life is destination, thank you. Clearly you missed that year of streaming. God, that was a mess and a half. Like, this seems like good mashing, but I can't keep this up for a minute straight. That's the problem. That didn't bounce. How did that not bounce? That one's on me. Yeah, I was just trying to mash still. Yeah, obviously. I need to be further to the right, and I knew it. Shut up, Twilight. I needed to be to the right, but then I just kept mashing anyway. This is the problem. Oh, that's what the blue star blocks are. Those are the thing from, Mr. Driller. I guess they're just always a square. Yeah, that makes sense. Crap. Yeah, no, I'm not excited about the prospect of playing this for 80 hours. I'm not gonna say I won't do it, because, you know, sometimes I do these things. But I sure hope I don't. I wouldn't be... The downside is, again, though, I know because I've started something, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't finish it. However, I do finish it, because, you know, otherwise it's gonna be constantly on my mind. Like, this thing that you started but didn't see all the way through to the end. Sometimes, yeah, most of the time I'm done before 80 hours. I don't know why I tried that one. That dodge clearly wasn't gonna work. Most of the time I'm done long before 80 hours. Not always, but sometimes. Good RNG, thank you game. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, Prince, you said on like one of the first streams I did this that you have to worry about like not getting like a burst of 12. For the record, they're all set in how many they spawn. There's no RNG in how many bullets spawn. It's just because 2 of them are exploding on the same spot, it looks like more. That's all. Like that burst up there was like the egg that's supposed to be below me as well as the one to the side. Still can't believe I finished Destination on very hard mode. That feels like a pipe dream and all. Like a fever dream, actually. That's the word, fever dream, not pipe dream. I knew pipe dream wasn't the right phrase, but I couldn't think of it. Ah, cool, good RNG, thanks. This is how long I was doing white stage for as well. Even though I knew I could make it. Like, I know I could do this as well. Technically, I think I can do Big Kid Extra, but that could be a lie. That one could just be wrong and I just have no idea. Well, I am pretty happy with my PB. Like 92 or something's pretty good. Bitch, come on. Crimson very hard? I don't know. I don't play Crimson on very hard mode. Don't care to. Doesn't seem fun. Haven't played Crimson quite as extensively as Destination, as you may be able to guess. Played Crimson twice and both times upset me on different bosses. First time was Bat Boss, second time was Final Boss because I couldn't clear it as fast the first time. It took me like 4 times as long. Like half an hour clear for my first clear, like 2 hours for the second. It's like, ugh. Also, I double killed it. Like, yeah, I was not happy. I did not enjoy that. And it was in a race and he just completely threw it against No Guard too. He just crossed me because of that. And KO was in chat and said, no, don't stop on the double kill, that's not allowed. And then he pissed off. And I'm still upset about that as well. Yeah, no, I've not played Crimson that much. Played it twice and that's enough. I like the platforming in that game. Bosses have unfortunately upset me in both occasions in different ways. It's really upsetting because I'd love to enjoy them all. But I don't know how Crimson Very Hard Mode is. Crimson Hard Mode, Very Hard Mode seems like garbage. And Destination Very Hard isn't very good, but Crimson Very Hard Mode has like gate nonsense, and that save sucks on its own. God, that save is so bad. Not that the save in White Stage is much better, but I don't know, I feel like it is quite a bit better, honestly. At least that's only 3 jumps as opposed to the same jump 50 times in a row. RNG is not letting me through. Oh, cool. It really isn't letting me pass, huh? Wonderful. Well, this is where the RNG earlier went. Good to know. I wondered where my attempts were going. Like, how come I was making it so far to the bottom so frequently? And now I understand. Now I understand. Because all the RNG trying to screw me over came to this point in time. Hey, do I manage to get one more on the way up? I'm getting tired. God damn it, as shown from how few attempts I'm getting to the bottom because I can't read RNG. Like, it's not even like some of these aren't dodgeable. I genuinely just think I'll make it past them by holding to the side and it doesn't. I genuinely think I'll make it and then I don't. Cool, thanks game. I'm just leaving it there. Whatever, screw this. It feels like 4 hours even though it's 15 minutes under. I am so done with this crap. Idolmaster's cool, I'm gonna rate him. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll stream next time, so yeah, follow channel, Twitter, Discord if you want to know when that is, because I couldn't say right now. Don't know when I'll be seeing my dad, don't know when I'll be taking a booster shot or some other bollocks going on, so hopefully better luck next time. See you then.